Rosalie this turn. She gets a 7. And now Steve K. Your turn.
Oh, a big 10.
10. Wow. He'll get ahead of everybody and make his way to the conductor. Howdy, Donkey Kong. Hop aboard. Okay, so I guess he said no. That makes sense. But and for a minigame. So, first turn turned out pretty well. Well,
oh, night lights.
I think we've done this one before. This is the one we have to rotate. Yeah.
So it's like that. I forget that mini game from Mario Party 8.
Koopa has to hold the hand to his mouth. Poor guy. We've done this one before, but we have master difficulty computers now. So
master, huh? Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one, Mr. 8, but we'll find out. Come on, come on.
Rosalina won. He was close.
Oh, she just barely beat me.
Yeah, he was close.
Wow, that was fast. I'll take a second place finish, but jeez, she didn't quite beat my record. That's good. I can do better. I just need to do better this time.
So they're a massive difficulty, huh?
Whew. That was a lot, but Rosalina being a master difficulty makes sense. We might not win this week, but that's okay. It's all about fun anyways.
New turn.
Only 10 turns?
Out of 10.
Already?
Hey, Mario,
huh?
Already.
Jamboree.
Attention, everyone. Mario is here. Jamboree, buddy. This is your chance to get Mario as an ally. Try to give him a visit if you can. Now, I bet you're wondering what sort of good things would happen.
Oh, sorry. I'm glad you arrived so early. You just got back home. That's good. Sadly, Dumbo isn't here because he has to do his job training, and I'm just watching Super Mario Party, Super Mario Party Jamboree in the background. And I wanted to oh, that's right. I remember that I had to make sure that you're not blocked, right? On the other channel, but the problem is YouTube won't allow me to live stream yet. And I'm gonna wait a little longer because since it's been a week now, I should be able to live stream, but not yet. I'm guessing I might need to wait like a couple hours, I think. I'll be back. I might just get myself, I'm a little hungry. You know, something not to snack on. I might have to eat a grain bar and peanut butter. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. See, the thing is, sorry, I know this looks a little gross, but because I'm really hungry and I'm gonna wait a bit just until I eat like one of my burritos. I added a little bit of peanut butter and syrup with the Lucky Charms, so that I got like a little extra taste of my cereal just to hold me for the afternoon. Ah. And you click on my video for me stuff review, or at least someone else did. I'm not sure when the others are gonna arrive, even though I think Luigi Night and Pops actually was on here earlier, but they didn't stay on too long.
Mario as your ally. Everybody Mario, when you hit a dice, adds 3 to 8 to the dice roll. Plus, if you're with an ally, you of course can get 2 stars at once. How about this? You only have 3 turns to get Mario as an ally, so go, go, go. I love to. He's waiting for us way over there. Might take us some time to get there, but he's on the path. And we get a 6.
My 6.
First things first, we want to head over here. Ooh, and we'll get the
Lucky space!
Happy to see it.
I love that space.
We're
Oh, cost a dice block.
I'll take that. That's not too bad.
That's like the best item in the game.
If we use to our next turn, but we'll certainly try. How far is Scuba?
It's nice to put him high.
If I rolled it specifically to be a 10, we could. But I don't have enough coins right now. I'll wait for the minimum.
None of my moms, I got a snack, okay?
It's gonna ride.
I'll play with you later. Oh, I got a long ad. Oh my god. Cut this. I hate these ads. I'm not gonna watch ads for 56 seconds. Hey, Mom, I gotta eat, okay? Oh, DoorDash.
Your door to more. DoorDash.
All right, can I skip the other 15 seconds? I don't like how to watch ads for longer than 15 seconds. Good. It got a little too crazy for ads. You know, where was I? Okay.
So you probably missed the start.
So Goomba bought a champ.
Oh, he's gonna move the start potentially. Well,
So that's an odd lunch. I know it is odd. Well, it's not really a lunch. I'm really glad you think it is odd. I know it is for sure. But you know, it's all I can eat, sadly, because I mean we're almost out of bread, and I had to say the burritos though, especially when my brother gets hungry. And I thought, you know what, I thought I could try it. I know it looks weird, which I don't mind you thinking that at all. It is kind of weird. It's just a little bit of peanut butter because peanut butter usually helps fill me up. And syrup, kinda. But since it's marshmallows, I figure like, you know, peanut butter marshmallows, they do go together.
he's farther ahead, but he does not have nearly enough points. Not even half as much as he would need to start. Rosalina's turn now. She just rolls a 1, so she gets a lucky space, but she's pretty far in the back at this rate. She's gonna get.
Yeah, it is a little odd. But
So
it helps fill me up.
that's a little rough. And now decap.
Wait, what did Lucina got?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He rolls a 4.
The
He's
10
gonna
coin
run it.
stealer.
He will. So he'll also not be able to afford the start if he gets here. He could definitely have the chance next time though, with that double dice. It's a pace forward. So
I know. I hate that sad face. I don't want you to feel upset about Elizabeth. I do my best. You know, I love that funny face. But yeah, the thing is, my mother, oh, yeah, that's right. Shoot. I hope to Buddha that's the case because I forgot to tell you, I'm supposed to help my brother. You know, we're not going to have any issues with it to puppy sit because my mother has to babysit my grandmother, right? For the weekend. because my aunt wants to have a vacation in Vegas just to get a little break. So my mother's gonna be gone for a couple of days. I hope that she basically gets me a grocery list before she goes. I hope so. I'm gonna. I hope she reminds me because I sometimes I forget because I stress out so easily. I just remembered.
If we can win this one, we can definitely get that star. On a 4-player minigame, I need at least 4 coins from whatever we do. Shuttle, scuttle. Wait a second, I only get 3 back. Okay, I've done this one before. I did not win, so I need to be real careful. Because we can at least tie for first, right?
Yeah, you could tie. You just can't get hit more than
Sure
once.
hope so.
Goomba, get out of the way!
Not gonna be easy.
How does a darn mushroom of no arms or legs use the? Oh no, he got hit. Sorry, zebra.
Ooh, scary. I don't know if I trust this. I don't.
Hmm.
Okay, now we have. Play it safe where I can. Who's the only other one who's taken down at the moment? The problem is often that everybody else is in the way. I might
Come on, zebra! Come on!
Here.
Come on, zebra!
Okay, I made it. Can I push Rosalina up there? I can't.
Oh, zebra! I'm sorry.
There's not enough room for
Come on!
everybody. Somebody here's got to get knocked out. Okay, I can get up here. This is a nice safe spot for now. I got to stay in the middle of
This
it.
making does look kind of difficult.
I made it. And DK gets there first. I can get there second. All right,
I don't think it
so
matters
nice.
as long as you made it.
So all 3 of us should be getting 10 coins, right?
Try it, Goomba.
Only Goomba didn't end up getting it. That was intense. And we're back. Plus 10. Yes, plus 10.
Goomba dead
No
last.
change for Rosalina for now. Just you wait. I'm about to snag a star here.
No one's gonna get Mario. He's too far.
For us too. Your turn, Waluigi. We are 10 from the star. You know what that means. Custom dice block.
Oh, he's so lucky he has that.
We roll. Just want to roll a 10. Like this.
I'm glad they made it much easier. Yeah, you have to slowly roll
I don't think you did this. Howdy, Waluigi.
just to get your number, but you can choose any number you want.
In fact, I can even go in reverse. So, are you off the board for a ride? No, thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Anyway, you should ask Tonio or your mother to buy you some little seed. Oh man, I wish. Sorry. Oh man, can you imagine that? I would love to do a little piece of and talk on live stream. But the thing is our money's so tight, we're not able to. Heck, I actually decided to not ask my mother to buy me honey chicken tenders, the ones that you see me eating on the live stream before, because they cost $8 for a bag. And I know my mother probably needs that extra money, like if we had to basically pay for, the doggy treats so our dogs can be fed. I don't want her to basically be a little bit low, so I just had to sacrifice that so that she won't have to spend as much money, though. I do miss eating them, but unfortunately, that's all I can do right now. Plus, the thing is, sometimes my brother asks me for burritos for work so he won't go hungry, because I don't want my brother to go hungry. He eats a lot. Since he's a big boy, he has to eat like 3 times as much as I do. So it kind of sucks. Hopefully, this is only moment. Oh, excuse me again. Hopefully, it's only momentarily. As long as you don't starve, yeah. And sorry, that's really thoughtful of you. I feel awful that I starved myself. And yet, as dark as it is, it kind of helped. I mean, not because of my suicidal thoughts, but because of how my brother was hungry. I remembered. And yet, my mother warned us why I don't eat much. Because, well, Mama, you're always tight on money and whatnot. And yet, I do my best to, save up for donations. Because I know in the past, my mother, she didn't want me to do this stuff because she thinks that we're going to get dogs, but that's not always the case. I guess because my mother, she didn't really allow me to even, I know she told me herself, oh, I don't want anyone to send us stuff. But the thing is, Mama, how are we not gonna get by if we can't get donations and whatnot? And I finally had to, just to actually ask. Oh my gosh, we got a newcomer. Oh, hi there. That is. Wait, I'm thinking like, is that your username? Why is this my space? Wait, do I remember Prince Stolas? Wait a minute. You were on my. Well, you're on my. I could have swore you were on my channel before. It's funny because you remind me of Arts, Pink Dust, or Angel Dust, and Purple. Because you four have like such similar personalities. Do I remember you? You seem really familiar. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some peanut butter. Oh, very quick. I'm making the best of it. I ate the rest of our syrup, and then I add a little bit more peanut butter and Nutri-Grain bar, or eating the rest of the Nutri-Grain bar. So I'm gonna have some mother. She can actually, before she has to go out babysit my grandmother for the weekend. Yeah, I'm back. Oh wait, you're new. Wait. I'm so sorry, Prince Stolas, because you reminded me of a viewer of mine because he had a name Stolas, right? So I'm thinking like, oh, you do stuff familiar, but I didn't know that you're someone else. So you just saw. I love that username. I actually didn't know you could do that, especially out those cute emojis. I just saw this in my feed and I recognized her face, the name. My younger sister. Oh, how cute! She played in my videos in the living room. I didn't know that. That's adorable. I didn't knew that. Oh, that's cute. How old is she? I'm so sorry. I knew I would have like a young viewer hearing in the background. Because normally I'll have older viewers on here. And sorry, my thoughts on the Super Mario 64, it was amazing. I didn't know that's what like a creepypasta is based off on that you like to watch, that you told me about. I think that's really, really unique because it seems so realistic. I still find it hard to believe that all of that is like a fan made like theory. I'm still thinking like, okay, it's not fan-made theory. I still believe it's real. They just make it so good it seems real. So I think it's awesome, to be honest with you. Where the heck did I put the remote? Because normally, like my live streams, I usually have it for older viewers on here. Like, let's just say 17 and up, right? Or maybe 16 the youngest, because I would use mature language. So that's why. Do you have any chance to watch? Oh, you want me to watch another one? Yeah, I could do that, Elizabeth. Damn it, I could use the bathroom. You know what? I could watch it now. You want to watch May 30th, 1987? I can do that. Damn it, I don't want to pee though. I mean, pardon my language. Use the bathroom. I don't want to get up. I hate that. Like when you get comfortable, you just don't want to move. Let me find his channel again. So May. Oh, Sugar Pops is back. May 30th, 1987. Let me find it. Of course, I can wait for these ads. Perfect timing then. It's only 20 seconds. Oh, there we go. Using the quickest way without having to like wash my hands, I just lift the toilet with my foot. I don't have to use my hands for it. I learned that trick a long time ago. Like if I'm in a hurry, I do it a lot. Let me find it. So May 30th, let me find it. There it is. So that's the first one. Oh, so Prince Stolas. This is at the new channel. No, I've been having this channel for I think a few years because I did lost it from spam. Well, YouTube falsely terminated this channel, but I got it back somehow, which I'm glad I did. And I usually don't use it because I just keep it as like a spare. Because I was using another channel, but the thing is, YouTube gave me a community guideline strike just for reacting to Helva Boss. I don't know why they had to give me a strike. They could at least block it, but it's because of third-party content. I don't know why they had to make such a big deal out of it. So I posted a live stream in the other one, I'm thinking later today, because it's been a week. So I should be able to. It said 220, like about 221, I think. I got the email that, oh, you cannot upload for a week. So since it's past that time, I should be able to, but not like yet. So I'm kind of glad I didn't use the other channel, otherwise you probably wouldn't found me here. So yeah, this is my main channel. And that the other one I'm supposed to be using it, the one with the community guideline strike, and then I had another one with 65. And I did have another one that has the most subs, but I was a little bit of a dum-dum to, I want to say spam, you know, I kind of did. My video links, music videos, I mean, I didn't do it that crazy. And YouTube decided to delete it. Well, my channel had like 4 community guideline strikes. So, I mean, I figure I'll be losing that channel eventually. I don't think I got that many vetoes, thankfully. I still got all my vetoes on here and in the other channel. I have a lot of vetoes. A lot of them are on private. But yeah, I hope that's a little helpful. I wonder why YouTube would do that to one of their creators. What are the chances? Exactly. I would see like so if I could tell you this, right? I would see channels that would upload videos are really inappropriate. And YouTube doesn't do anything about it. Especially those over sexualized thumbnails. Like for me, if I would upload something that might be sexual, I would censor it. Right? I always do that. Hell, even when I talk about what happened in my childhood, YouTube wanted to remove my video because it's considered as child safety because of my childhood. Yet, I don't know why. It's dumb. It was me talk about like, you know, what happened when I was young, right? And YouTube, oh, you know what? This is inappropriate. How? I'm the only one in the video. I'm like, I think that's why people always had to say unalive, which is fucking dumb, pardon my language. Like this is the word kill. It's a word, an English word for a purpose. But it's YouTube. It's like what happened when I used TikTok, right? If I want to use the word depressed, they will remove my video, right? Or if I had a knife, you know, I did not cut myself. If I did, then I would understand that. I was just giving a demonstration, how's like, right? Because of mental health. They want to remove it. But oh, it's okay if someone would get a bulge showing in their videos. Like, okay, YouTube, should you worry about that more? If someone may be a little bit sexual, they may talk about mental health. Like, okay. You want to know why people don't like to pay for your darn service? It's because the way that you treat your creators. It doesn't even start with the ads. They get so long. I'm not kidding. Like in some of the larger gaming channels I watch, they're up to 56 seconds long. I'm like, all right, I'm not watching that long. Like 30 seconds is actually, no, that's even too long for me. 20 seconds is the max for me. And if it's longer, I'm going to exit out and call back in. It gets ridiculous. I'm thinking YouTube needs to really settle it down. Honestly, it's this site does give me a migraine. But yeah, it's ridiculous though. I know. Oh, oh, sorry. That's sweet of you to give Pops a hug. I'm so sorry to hear that you've been sad, Pops. If you want to talk about it, go ahead. And Double can be on here because, well, he's had his job training, so he won't be on until way later tonight, sadly. Hugs, Pops. That's cute. Now, we all need a hug every now and then. And I'm usually not the type of person that's a hugger, though. Okay, that was creepy. What the heck was that? So this is like the short version. Turn back, please. Oh, that's dark. Did Ma just die? What the heck? What the heck is that? What the heck was that? Did Ma just got crushed to death? Okay, I know this is Fan May, but man, that doesn't look like it. That was pretty dark. Didn't see that coming. Am I copying you play as Luigi and when a taco set? That's hilarious. One gay baby jail, you can escape his life. That's funny. How the hell do people do this? I don't understand it. Anyway, where was I? Oh, Prince. That's so thoughtful of you to say. Really? I just want you to know that your videos really made my sister. Oh, that's awesome, Prince. If I may ask, you don't have to answer, or if you want to keep that private. How old is your sister, or at least how old is she now? She has autism, really, and she suffered from depression. She would get along really well with Sorori on here, and I feel awful that she suffers with depression. That's terrible. I'm really flattered to hear that, especially since I suffer with depression myself. I even had a little bit of a fit last night because I made a video that I wanted to say my grasshopper. I caught a grasshopper, right? Unfortunately, it died because I'm thinking I stabbed its leg by accident because it didn't move. And I thought like, Dion, catching that grasshopper may help your depression or distracting you from everything. And I feel guilty because I don't want to hurt it, right? And of course, they say that grasshoppers bring good luck because I caught him at 538. If he's in that container, I'm gonna flush him. I named him Grassy too, and I feel awful because his leg looked a little deformed. I think I feel awful. I guess you could say maybe it's because I practice Buddhist morals. I don't like to harm insects. I feel I'm a monster that I do that. Depending on the insect that is, I just don't like doing it. And yet one of my viewers will laugh about it. Like, oh yeah, you killed, like, screw you, Arts. Okay, I tried to say that B. Literally. I'm not being a psychopath. Oh, kill it. God, I had to block him. He really irritated me. Oh, I hate him so much. If I was a Pokemon trainer, I'll be a bug type. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna flush him down. Oh, it was back in 2018? Oh, wow, so that's a long time ago. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's when I moved into my castle, my apartment, because we got evicted back in August, and I've been doing my best to get it back, and people that are okay donating, they will have to, of course. And it's just because my oldest brother's girlfriend took advantage of me, well, and her darn adult kids, too. I did not appreciate it. And it's been a living hack. She basically let's just say she lived in our apartment without paying. So she did theft or squatted. Like, my mother made a deal with her and she broke it. I hope she would get caught. I exposed her on my TikTok. Like, you can't be doing that. But yeah, so I just had to ramble. You still remember walking? I still remember walking in on my sister crying while watching. Oh my goodness. Oh, your sister's so sweet, Prince. And the thing is, with my autism, it's difficult for me to express emotion. Like, even though I might not show up much, I am. I just show up my emotions really late. Your sister is a sweetheart for that. She's so sweet. Honestly, tell her I said hello. And I hope that she's doing well. And tell her that I said thank you. She's inspiration to me. Honestly. Oh, wow. So you're both 16 and 19. So that means, Dion, let's see, 6 years. So she was 10. So she wasn't that young. Interesting. I thought she sounded like she may be like 4 or something. Well, no, wait. Actually, 4-year-olds don't know about cyberbullying that much. Maybe like 7 or something. Wow. So you're 19? Really? Because Sorori, she's 17. A lot of my viewers are around your age, which is weird because she's 17, and then Dumbo, the one that was my other live stream, that goes through a lot. I don't think he goes through bullying, but he actually kinda he goes through a lot, and he's your age, and he also is in the spectrum as well because he's a mod of mine. I really look out for him. But yeah, and her birthday was 2 weeks ago. Happy belated birthday to your sister. That's awesome. Wow. All right, that's awesome. And Sugar Plus, you're submit. What the heck? Why am I getting a lot of? It's weird because I thought I would get like young viewers, kind of like Mr. Beast's viewership, but I'm getting like the older teenage group. That's interesting. I guess it's because I can relate. for being between, or I could relate to a lot of 16 to 19-year-olds, which is kind of funny though, because I remember when I used to go to Dollar Tree, I used to help or give support to this girl. I even had it on camera, by the way. I don't think she'd mind, but I had a shirt because I felt awful for her. I wanted to show the conversation. She is a sweetheart. I forgot her name though. She's 16, right? I'm not sure she still works there. And let's just say she would get harassed by, I mean, I would report to them. She was just doing her best to get by to help her family and all because she works as a cashier. I think she also stocks shelves, right? And she's Hispanic, like Sorori is. And let's just say that I feel awful that these two teens, I think they're like 15, kind of bullied her because, oh, they didn't have the right change. Like, you boys need to stop. I would have called them out. And they're pretty tall, too. So maybe that's why I was a little bit intimidated. They're not even that tall, but to me they are though. They do look like they're like freshmen. And I'm thinking, you can't be treating a girl like this. I'm sorry, you can't. I feel awful for her because just because she's 16 doesn't mean that, oh, she can't work. Yes, she can. She's way more mature than most adults I've ever met. I hope she's doing okay to this day. She's a sweetheart though. I think she does wear glasses. But yeah, it's so weird. I get maybe it could because I look young. I think that's probably why. I didn't ever knew I get such a young audience. It's kind of weird because or viewership, because when I try to post my stuff on TikTok, right, most of my viewers are 18 to 24, which is weird. I'm thinking, when the people, I thought I might get like older viewers because I don't give off that young, energetic vibe that a lot of YouTubers do, but it's kind of nice because I can relate to that age group. I know because I'm an uncle and half my nephews and nieces are around your ages. My youngest, Leilani, she's like, Dion, like, she's like, she has to be 14 now. 15? Wait, no, Dion, she has to be 14. She was born in 2010. Yep, she's 14. God, they're getting up there in age. My oldest, he's just turned 22, but he still looks like a darn child. He looks like he's like 14 because he's really short like I am. And I do worry about him because he gets manipulated easily. The thing is, and one of my nephews, they are in the spectrum. Lamar, he loves animes like Demon Slayer. And let's just say that I kind of knew he was autistic because he gets sensitive and he would pout when he doesn't get his way. So I guess you could say I kind of spoiled him. So I can relate. He's the only one out of the 6 that is in the spectrum. I could tell. I hope he's not getting into any trouble. I know he's not, like his other brothers is. He's too kind for that. But yeah. Wait, Prince, really? Oh, that's because it's been 6 years. I'm not offended at all. You really think I look the same? I mean, trust me, if I wasn't so stressed out, I'll probably look a little younger. Honestly, because I haven't bathed in over a week, as gross as it is, because of my clinical depression and the stuff I've been going through in my mother's apartment after we got evicted. I'm flattered that you think I look the same age. I'm really flattered. I actually am. I'm shocked that you literally think I look the same. I'm really flattered. I guess I get that all the time that people tell me I don't age. I mean, I do look older when I was in high school, which is weird. But I don't know. Maybe because I got shorter and I got younger. Because I know my graduation gown doesn't fit me. It's too big on me. And I was really short. I mean, still am. So that's flattering that you think I look the same. I'm really flattered you think so. Because I know some people, they do tell me I look like around my age. And I'm thinking, really? Because I always thought I looked younger. But it's probably because of stress. So maybe because they want to offend me. Like, now I want to be offended. I think I might be offended I look, if I get mistaken for being old. Well, not really. I'm thinking I look older. You know? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But that's really tough of you to say that. Wow, I'm flattered. The funny thing is, my older brother, he still looks the same, and he's in his mid-30s. But our oldest, that I don't like anymore, boy, it looked like he got hit by a train. God, that's so harsh to me saying that, because he already has like almost like a full head, a set of gray hair, like he's 60, but he's only in his early 40s. I'm taking real. I know you're stressed out, but no wonder. I mean, I would have sympathy for my brother, but man, he makes some awful choices. So it's kind of weird because usually we do look young in our family. Even my mother, though, too. She looks younger without her glasses. Because my mother, she used to wear contacts a long time ago, but I guess even because she said that. Oh my God, I do not like this guy. I don't like this guy, by the way. I thought he looks cute, but man, the way that he does his videos, like, does concern me. I forgot to set this now. I forgot to set. Oh, that's right. Because my mother, she doesn't like to wear contacts because it would get dirt easily, and she doesn't want to hurt her vision. So that's why she sticks to wearing glasses. He has 4 other channels. Interesting. Wow, I'm surprised he has. I thought I had a lot of channels. He has 4. I'm only using 3 right now, or at least that I'm active. Why is he doing his drive-through headset pranks? Why? That should be illegal. Why? I know I'm hate watching, but it makes me feel good that I'm not like an idiot. Oh, my mother's probably chasing the dog pats. Tow away people's cars? That's not a prank? Are you serious? Why the heck would you think that's a prank? That's awful. Oh my gosh. This man should be ashamed of himself. Why did you always have to wear that do-rag? Man, as someone that's black himself, I mean, nothing wrong with it. It's just, why do you want to wear it in public? It makes you not classy. And I know I'm far from that. But man, that should be at home, or maybe, I don't know. Ooh, oh boy, what did he do? Is he harassing these teen? Wait, they look like they're teen boys or college age. What the hell did he do? Oh my gosh. You have a boyfriend, Prince. That's awesome. I didn't know you're gay though. That's so awesome. Wait, he's a big fan of the House? Really? Like I am. That's awesome. You got a boyfriend though. Tell him I said hello. See, the thing is, Prince, the reason why I don't watch the House anymore, I can tell you this, is because of the fandom, right? I know people made videos about me a long time ago about this because, excuse me, people encourage incest. Let's just, like, how can I explain this to you? Let's just say I see some stuff that are really inappropriate, right? And I don't want to go into further detail because it's really disturbing, but I stopped watching it like before I got evicted, right? I didn't want it to stay a fan anymore because people kept encouraging that type of fan art, and I'm thinking I'm done. Like, this is not okay. And I used to love the House a lot, but man, it just gotten so bad. I just had to just leave. And I also did have a viewer. Well, he would spread false info about me named Ian Russell. He actually did send me news without my consent and wanting to blackmail me. And let's just say that he wanted to marry one of the Loud characters. I mean, no, they're not real, but I don't know how to feel for that. And let's just say that's not the worst thing he did. He would send me like 80 photos, the same one of, it's supposed to be her grown, but still disturbing. It's Lynn Loud fingering her vagina and her breasts being shown. Ian, why are you doing this? Why do you think this is okay? And I wanted to throw up. I wanted to vomit. Like, are you nuts? Is there something wrong with your head? Like, you can't do this to someone. I mean, he is a really disturbing man. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. You can't. I just don't know how to respond. And he gave me a really great reason why I had to leave the house for a while because, oh my gosh, he's a friend of that Cartucci person, and like, okay, I'm done. Like, this is, I don't encourage this behavior at all. And I feel awful for people like us that love the Loud House because I want people to think the wrong way. But man, he would harass me for so long. And even my other viewers on here. And I'm not going to let that happen. Like, are you nuts? You don't deserve to be here. You need to definitely, I hate saying this. I do not like saying this to anyone. If you want to act like that, you should definitely see a counselor. That's not okay behavior, just to basically do all that stuff. I hope he's changing his ways because, like, I would have put him to jail, but I'm not that type of person. I hope that, like, he doesn't get anywhere near us, but he does see a counselor. That's not okay. And he is so disturbing. Like, you can't do that. Like, just because, oh, I'm attracted to boys myself, you can't do that. You know, he is so uneasy. Even Soraya knows about this. Like, it's disturbing. So he made like multiple accounts just to, like, I'm thinking like ViewBot and VaultBot. He does it all the time. And I know he wants attention, but I feel that he's a lost cause. There's really something inappropriate about him. Oh, and sorry, do you want to see? Yeah, I could do that. Wait, so I don't personally care for it, but it's always on TV. Right. Yeah, because I was in my early 20s when I watched it. It's hard to believe that The Loud House has been around for, what, 8 years now? Because I was like 21 when I, first started to do the drawings and fan art. And I know I even had like an adorable teen girl that did like a little fan art of it. It was so cute. Or I think another guy that made me like a Loud House character. It was so cute. I screenshotted it. Even though there's someone that did a little fan art of me kissing Lincoln, but I don't want to like hurt their feelings. I think it's adorable because they're young. And it means they know that being gay, there's something wrong with that. You know, I think it was cute because there's something like inappropriate, like the lousis, that's what it's called. I'm thinking, Dion, this is not right. But Ian is a weirdo. Oh, trust me. Every fandom has these crappy people on it. Steven Universe. Oh, definitely. Oh my gosh. I could talk about Steven Universe all day if I have to. The Loud House, the Owl House, which I'm a little surprised though, because I thought the Owl House doesn't have a disturbing fandom. You know, I try to watch more of it, but I never got the chance to watch it on Disney because it would air like so late or like once or twice a week. I always would miss it. I would have watched it online, but I was focusing on watching another Disney show. I think it was Big City Greens. I love watching it. I've watched the movie twice. Really good. I do like how there's a gay couple in that show too. I love Big City Greens. It's one of my favorite Disney shows. I love it. I love it so much. I must watch every episode like 4 times. I love Grandma. She's hilarious. I love Cricket. And I love Tilly. I can really relate to Tilly. It's such a great show though. My Little Pony, absolutely. Help Boss, which I'm a little shocked actually. You know, Help Us, that's right, because one of the characters they were young, right? And Undertale, I can't match it for Undertale. And Prince, not as much. I mean, I'm not getting bullied as much, thankfully, because I was able to have like Dumbo or another mod on here that started the GoFundMe named Darren. I let them block anyone that they feel uncomfortable with because I don't want them to go do any bullying themselves because they did a lot for me. And I wouldn't tolerate it, especially for Dumbo, since he's like, because of his autism, right? He's the type of one that he's like the friendliest person you could ever met on here, besides Sorori. Let's just say people do take advantage of him, and that's why I care for him, because he doesn't even need to ask me permission if he has to eat a snack or use the bathroom. But you know what? I can tell that Dumbbell, you don't have to ask me anything. You did a lot for me, and I can tell you about a huge heart. So I mean, hell, even because of him, he basically helped me with my suicidal thoughts too. He did a lot, and sorority as well. I remembered you, but the background that has no right, sorority. You remember that, huh? When I have it in the right corner? Yeah. Marcus. There's a person named Marcus? Well, I'm flattered. I'm glad he shared my video though, because that's when I lived in my townhouse. Yeah, I don't mind people want to share those old house videos I did, because that's how it was in my old house, and that's when my I only got longer from well, right? My mother's boyfriend, because he was saved did not you know, because he was sometimes be in the background. But yeah, I kind of miss that because we had our kitchen right, and the microwave was like right behind me, because that's the only place that I could do my reactions in decent lighting. Because sometimes my mother would come in the kitchen, right, and you would hear her like in the background. You know, I love doing reactions like that because I want to make it seem realistic and holy. You know, I know people don't really have a great attention spans, but like that's how I did my reactions back then. I missed that because sometimes I would add a drawing that I would do add, because it's kind of like how you see YouTubers now, right? That's how I did it back then, because they have these like expensive like background, you know, decorations. You know, they do earn it. You know how they got their like the little merchandises or Funko Pops or anything like that? I always want to buy myself one of those. For me, I did it the old-fashioned way. Basically, having a drawing that I have, even if it represents a loud house, right? And I would have my emoji pillow, the one that has the tongue sticking out. I would add that and next to the fridge. I don't know why I did that. I guess I want to make it like this is Dion's like reaction corner, but it's in the kitchen. You know, I miss that house. It just sucks that I would love to move in there again someday, but I would love to. But the thing is, they remodeled it so much, it doesn't feel the same anymore after we got evicted. They removed that water heater. I don't know why the heck I had to do that. I like it there. And they removed the washer and dryer. It just looks hideous. It makes the kitchen look smaller. I miss my kitchen. I miss that house. I do. Because I know you, Sora, you remember that you found one of my very first videos I did. I was what, 18? I know it was like near your age. Because I'm outside and I was just tucking in the kitchen. I was wearing one of my beanies. I forgot. I've been wearing beanies for a long time. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. I guess this is when I wasn't used to using social media because I didn't like to be on it. But, you know, I didn't like to be on camera or anything. But I got a little bit more used to it. I think it got a little bit better after I left high school. I remember one of my favorite photos I took. I was wearing my Irish t-shirt and I had my S4 phone, right? I looked really young. Like, I think I was 19, but I looked like I was 15, I think. So it's kind of, oh my God, I remember that shirt. Oh man, no wonder I love Ireland so much. Oh my gosh, I forgot how long ago that was. Prince, you want to see my drawings? Yeah. Let me, I gotta dig them out, but I can show you a couple. And you're a digital artist. That's awesome. I always wanted to try that. But since my computer doesn't function well, I just don't have the opportunity. So I did everything handmade. Most of them, I don't have that many of them because most of them are flags. But I think I got like 4 of them. So, and I could show sorority as well. So basically, this is my favorite. He smells like grape, even though the scented. Let's just say I made him hot, right? He's supposed to be 20. You can guess who that is, right? He's supposed to have a 6-pack, and he's sleeveless, right? I gave him facial hair, and for some odd reason, I gave him freckles because I think boys are hot with freckles. I've always had a thing for boys that have freckles. I do not know why, but you can see the date that I've written down, right? Oh yeah, I was supposed to write something down, give him like a little comic text here, but I didn't have the time. So, or I couldn't think of it at the time. I probably just say, "Hey boys, this is how they say it," and oh man, I don't know, try to make like a little gay joke or something. And I tried to color in his hair, but it was a little difficult because I don't want to make it all purple since I know he has some like white stripes. Oh, Fantasy Shredder just uploaded a video? Awesome. Worst is best SpongeBob? Oh, Fantasy Shredder. I love him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Plus, I think he's hot. He just uploaded. Nice. I think he's like in his early 30s or mid 30s. So I did that. And then the next one, this is my most favorite. I think it's the first one I've done when I lived in my castle, right? Hopefully I will get it back before. I hope no one's living there. I know it's been almost 3 months, but I still have hope that Dion, you will. You just do your best, especially your personality. He's hot. God, I would marry him in a heartbeat. Excuse me, Luffy, right? And what you see here, you can guess what the colors represent, right? Because I'm on this side where the ace is, and then obviously, let's just say I want to make this like a homo-romantic flag. I'll just say it for both the gay community and then the ace community, right? And that's supposed to be my signature. And it took me over an hour just to get him done. And I wrote, I'm an ace at my best for being ace. It's just like a made up slogan for people that are asexual. We do the best to be ourselves. If that makes sense. And then if I can show you two more, these are Pokemon related. This is supposed to be Ash and Pikachu, right? And Dion, let's see, you did it for Dion, you did it a long time. Yeah, almost 2 hours. And I did this during COVID. And this is supposed to be based off of the original version of Ash, but I gave his hat an update for the newer generations. I forgot which one it was. So I thought it would look nicer on him. Plus, I thought he was hot when I was much younger. I mean, I had a big crush on Ash when I was in middle school. And this is supposed to be Misty with that boy that she talked to that had an Eevee, because I love Eevee. It's actually my favorite Pokemon. And there's supposed to be Pikachu again. This is supposed to be before Misty had Togepi. Dion, let's see. You did this for exactly an hour. I didn't want the date, sadly, though. But yeah, that's one of my favorite drawings that I did. And I used color pencil and pencil, and I think that's about it. So it's all hand drawn. And I know how to draw eyes somewhat, but I still need to practice on it. And then they are traced, but let's just say I like to it's like I got this weird habit that I like to draw like if you think about, let's just say for people that may not have social media or something, right? If you wanted to have like your own decoration or something or can't afford it, I would trace draw and hang it up as if I'm watching that episode, just to basically decorate my house. And I've been doing that ever since. I thought AJ looks like Kingpin. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh my gosh, you talk about the new Wish, right? The one that based off the drawing that I shared of Poof or Perry now. I did not actually. I think I've seen a quick screenshot of. Oh my! I wonder how Chester. Oh my! I had a big crush on Chester when I was 10. Oh, I thought he was hot. Because I love boys that wear braces. I would get nervous if a boy wears braces. I would get really nervous really quick. I don't know why. I think it's hot. I don't, maybe because I got a tooth fetish. So that's probably why. Because I like seeing perfect teeth, or maybe imagining touching your teeth, maybe. I remember seeing that they're supposed to be growing, right? Like Channel Chasers on that special that they had. Oh my gosh! He looks like, I don't know who Kingpin is. Yeah, and Chris knows that is proof, actually. I made him a little older because he's supposed to be 20, I think, because the new Wish taking place 2 years later. So I made him like a 20-year-old, if that makes sense. But let's just say with facial hair. And I thought like the end it would be a good fit. So and that's sweet of you. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, I just noticed I did give him ace colors because our asexual flag is purple. I just noticed that. Plus, I did have a purple pen. I don't know where it is. I just basically have this. I think it's in the closet, but these are the scented pens, right? It's supposed to be blueberry. You can still smell it. I love running on it sometimes because it kind of helps my appetite. And they need to make edible pens. They need to make edible ones. They need to. Oh my gosh. And they have some type of invention, like you can still like write ink, but if you're hungry, you could lick off, well, maybe not lick off of it. They need to have that invention. They need to. Honestly, like if you're working like long hours at the office and you had to write paperwork down and you need a little snack, it'd be like that, like a fruit snack. And thank you, Sorori. That's really thoughtful of you to say that. Yeah, I think those are the only Pokemon drawings I have. I did have one Chopper of One Piece, but I'm gonna have to dig through that. So adult AJ looks like Kingpin. Right, right. Adult AJ. Oh, right, 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 right. Adult AJ. Right, right. Yeah, I can look that up. It sucks I stopped doing the Fairy Odd Parents or New Wish because not many people are watching it. I got a little bit discouraged, or I don't want people to only come in for the reactions. Like during it. I had to slow it down because, well, I don't know. Maybe it's because some of the videos or the reactions I did kept getting blocked. And I stopped doing it because it was so time consuming. I think I still have some of the I may upload it depending on how I feel maybe. I still have one of the episodes I did at my castle, right? My apartment that we lost. The one that I want to get back. I think I still have a couple episodes. One is when Hazel, she was talking about her hair. I cried in that episode because I think it's just cancer runs in my family, right? It's like how her hair said that you need to have hair to be beautiful or something like that. I cried, right? Because there are women out there that would feel awful. They have cancer, and it broke me down. Like because like if you don't have hair, it doesn't make you less beautiful. It doesn't. I think that's dumb. And even one of my favorite artists, that was Irish. She didn't have cancer, but she looked like a tomboy. I'm thinking she is a gorgeous woman. She doesn't need to have full hair. So I think unless I deleted it, I think. I hope I didn't though. I had so many videos I can't keep track. It was one of my favorite episodes too. Since I got curly hair myself. And I do like the how the episode it does portray like for black viewers because Hazel is a black girl and she has amazing black parents too. It like that's what kids of my skin color should be watching these days, and I like that. Hell, my nephews and nieces they could learn something from that. They could, but sometimes they don't make great choices. Like I'm thinking, I know they're young, but they're getting up there to the point like they're not really well. Half of them are not children anymore, but they're not like little anymore. They're not like younger than 10, which is kind of weird though, because I still see them as little. They are like around my height and whatnot. So I hope they're doing well. It's just that their father made some awful choices. But yeah. Are these boys in high school or in college? It's hard to tell. See, this is what I'm looking at right now. They're definitely one of those Mexican boys that I want to share something interesting. Growing up, because I went to a Mexican high school, right? I've always get intimidated by boys that dress like this because let's just say the ones that have those weird like bowling cuts. I know Soraya can relate to this. They're known for being homophobic, and I would get scared being around them because I thought they're hot, right? I never liked to being around them because, well, they I never got called the F word. The word fat. That word. I always get nervous around them because, well, back then being gay wasn't as accepting, right? And I had to blend in because I had a really adorable, small like me, gay friend. He was white, named Jeremiah. I had to be straight acting because I don't want anyone to harass him. I don't want like the big, tall boy, so to speak. Like we're not hurting anyone, and I felt worried for him because my other friends had a crush on that were straight. They didn't call him the F word or anything, but they think, oh, why is he fruity? Why do you care? It's not hurting anyone. So I was lucky that I blend in back then. I wonder how he's doing right now. He was so sweet. I feel awful that I couldn't express because being gay though back then was hard. I mean, it's not like you'll get beaten up for it, but like you can't tell people about it. That's why I made that video of the Nigerian one. Oh my god, it was so heartbreaking. I was furious. When those two gay men were holding hands, I hope they're still alive. I got so frustrated when I watched that video. Like, I wish something would happen to those men that would abuse those two. I will fucking shoot them with a gun myself if I could. Like, they're not harming anyone. So I feel awful for those two gay guys. It's terrible. Uh, I would have put 18 plus, but people need to know. It's not like this is anything graphic. People need to know that's how it's like in the gay community. They get treated like that, And I'm not gonna hide it. I just got lucky. I'm not that type of person that get beaten up for being gay. Though I got called the F word once or twice. Nothing crazy. But maybe it's because I'm not seen as feminine. I kind of am on the feminine side, but with my short height and I look young, people don't really have a problem. They see me as a child, which I think that's why I got protected most of my life. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Prince, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's what it's called. Alopecia, right? It's basically a condition that you lose your hair or being bald. Because I thought that's only for men. I know it can happen to women. I can understand that. So she wears wigs, right? I bet she is beautiful. Either way, honestly, is there something wrong with wearing wigs? Heck, I can. I always wanted to wear a wig myself. Honestly, I want to share something. If my grandmother didn't cut my hair when I was young, like a baby, I would have gotten Pocahontas hair. Like, imagine, like, you see me having, like, long hair, right? That's how it would turn out because since I got native descent, like Navajo descent because of my father's side, my hair would have gotten so long. But maybe I do thank her, though, because I can't imagine having long hair. I'm glad I got curly hair. It's hard to put up with it sometimes. Because if I had long hair, it won't look good if I'm wearing beanies. So I kind of thank my grandmother for that. The reason why she did that is because she did not want me to be mistaken as a girl. As I got older, she was kind of right, even in a way that didn't help much because when I was in elementary, right, it was embarrassing. People thought I was a girl because I had a big ponytail. I didn't like it. I didn't like having a ponytail. I hated it. I would tell my mother, like, Mama, can you cut it? I don't like it because it would grow so much in the back. I hated it. And I'm thinking, like, I'm not a girl, though. I'm feminine, but I'm not like that. So, ew, it was embarrassing throughout elementary school. I mean, we're children, right? But it was different back then. So, oh my gosh, I still remember that. Like, I literally had like a puff back here. I hated it. But again, I also hate having like fade or whatever because I want to be that type of person that is like masculine. Like, I want my hair just natural. I don't like fades because that's like what boys are really masculine do. I'm not masculine. That makes sense. It's just like there are girls out there that want to be tomboys. Nothing wrong with that. My mother, she's kind of a tomboy herself. She's not that feminine. She doesn't like to wear dresses. So it's like that, so to speak. And when I was younger, sometimes I used to put on my oh, that's cute. And you put on your heels when she was at work? That's adorable. And she didn't get home. I'm surprised she remember all of that. Because Stolas, if I could tell you this, when I was let's see, when I was 6 or 7, I did the same thing too when my mother was a nanny. When I first met my old best friend Joshua, that I had a crush on because he was bisexual, right? Which I did not know. I literally had a crush on him. I did. Um, let's just say I felt awful sometimes. I would poke his belly when he's asleep. I mean, we're children, you know. So, because I thought like, oh, he's hot. I like his belly, but he's chubby too. Maybe that's why I'm glad I'm not superficial on boys because, well, people always care that boy needs to be slim. No, he doesn't need to be slim. He can be chubby and attractive. Um, I would wear my mother's heels too, and I love doing it. I remembered before I think my mother got rid of her heels though. I can't believe she did. I think I have a photo of it on my Instagram. I actually one of my viewers that's from the Philippines, he's masculine. He liked it. Um because I want to support there's nothing wrong being feminine, there's nothing wrong being in drag. Absolutely not. As long as you're not doing it for the inappropriate reasons, I would basically try my mother's heels and I miss wearing them. Even when I wear them, like even like the 4-inch heels, I'm still really short. So it was kind of interesting because I'm thinking like, wow, this is how it's like wearing heels. And I remember that old fake female friend of mine named Casey. She basically told me that I walked really well in heels, and she told me she can't. Thinking, okay, you're a woman, like you should at least have experience walking in heels, especially for her. But I mean, I know not every woman will wear heels, but the majority does. And it was just easy walking in them because the heels that my mother had, it had flowers on it. And then the other one is just like normal black heels. They were the flower ones I like. They're really comfortable. It's like heels that you would wear if you're going in like Hawaii or somewhere. I don't know why my mother got rid of them. They're so comfortable. At least those though. I'm thinking, wow, it's not hard walking in those heels because they're flat. It doesn't have like a long, tip, right? It's like if you're wearing sandals, but they're heels. They're really comfortable. So, I think that's why I really adore the gay community, especially feminine guys, because well, not only they go through a lot of crap, masculine guys too, but I think feminine is worse. And especially since growing up, I had crushes on feminine guys. I was intimidated by them because I thought I'm not, let's just say, girly enough for them. And I wonder if there was one feminine guy that I remembered. I used to talk from Texas. He was Mexican, and oh, he was hot. He was, but I got so nervous when I talked to him. I think that's why for me personally, I can't imagine seeing myself being in a masculine crowd like what this YouTuber is. I can't imagine being like that. I'm more like the shy and timid type. Even though there are guys out there that are masculine, I think that don't seem as feminine. It's weird. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. I guess because my height and my youthful appearance, they expect me not to be masculine, which is nice. So I think that's why I got away with stuff like that. I got really lucky, at least most part. Heck, come to think of it, I've always wanted to visit Pride Month. But I had an awful experience with this guy named I forgot his name. Um he was 29 when I met him, and I was 18. He was really cute. Um, like I don't mind because I consent to it. It's just he took advantage of me, not because of my age, but because of me being naive, I guess. Angel, yep, Angel Estrada, Angel T Estrada. I think I still got a video of him. I gotta post that later because he was Mexican, full Mexican, and this is when I had some issues with my mother's boyfriend. Let's just say that we got in a fight. I think my grandfather, before he died, seen it all because he was visiting us. I don't think he was living with us. He was. I don't think he was though. I know he's visiting now, but let's just say I got kicked out, and then that's when I started to use that gay app Grinder just to meet men to live with. Because I felt awful to live with my Mexican neighbors that live next door to us. I literally would go on an app, meet these men, right? I still remember. Oh my god, that notification sound. It gives me bad flashbacks. I remember meeting these men, and I didn't know that they wanted to have sex. Right? They would say, "Hey, you want to come and chill?" I'm thinking, "Yeah, sure." I think he means like not sex, like he wants to rape me, right? I thought like just to get to know him, but that didn't happen, sadly. I think ever since then, I never been afraid walking at night because I did it so much when I was young. Me and these men like live like 4, 6, 7 miles away from me. I'm not kidding. I would walk even 7 miles just to meet a guy that I think I could live with. I'm not kidding. I was so desperate. I was kind of homeless, but not quite. But I did that, and that's how it's kind of weird. Stolas, I feel more safe at night during the daytime. It's kind of weird. I guess a lot of that trauma, it kind of paid off because I went to so much suffering. I don't have to pay for that anymore. So it's a true story. It was. I hope Angel changed his ways. And what's a little dark is that he's actually a sex offender. I don't think he did anything with children now. I think he was in high school when he at a school. I don't remember though. I know he had a what is it called? A monitoring ankle bracelet, whatever it's called. Like he can only you have a curfew. If you don't, I think you go to jail or something. I don't remember all of that though. I remember he had that because he can't go out anywhere before sundown. I didn't know about this until way later. I'm thinking like, what is that on his leg? But it didn't bother me. So because he did treat me well most part, but he's a really tall man. I was intimidated. He was pretty muscular too, so I was scared of him, kind of. But I was attracted, maybe because I like how dominant he was. Because he treated me like I was his little brother, kinda, or maybe son, but not like that, of course. And I don't know what else happened after that, because he lived like a small, it was a kind of small but Mexican home. He would remodel it a lot, and then later on, like years later, he did have some roommates. I met them, but later on, he wouldn't like want me to like visit him. Like, all right, after all the stuff that you did to me back then, don't be surprised if people know that you're a sex offender. So I remember that. Like, I think I still remember his Facebook too. He looked pretty handsome. He did. Like, he's average looking, but for me, like, all right, he's pretty cute. Just to be friends with. And he treated me, when I know where else to go. And I sometimes would do some work too. Because let's just say people thinking like, oh, yeah, you never worked. Well, I have kind of experience. Let's just say, at least when it comes to let's just say self work, like I forgot what it's called. Like how you could how I'm gonna explain this. Also, I can't imagine being somewhere like this. I'm just seeing on the background. I'm just curious. So the thing is, basically, it's like self-employed, right? Because Angel, he would like I wanted to have extra money, right? And what he did is that he would repair boats, right? Gorgeous boats, by the way, for people, because that's the way for to make money since he can't like work near like where there's children. Even though what's really weird, his house it's right next to a Catholic church, which is odd. So I don't know. Maybe I forgot what happened though. I mean, maybe he did tell me he was. Maybe he got lifted like well way before I met him. That's why he could be around like a family oriented neighborhood. I basically would help him repair boats, and man, some of his birds are cute though. I don't know why, but Boris boxing is kind of hot. Excuse me. All right, I need to click off. um, he would give me like maybe 40. Well, it's like as little as like $30 and as much as 50 because it's only like a couple hours of work. And I would use that money, and this is when I moved back with my mother, kind of, right? I would kind of help her with the income. So even though it's not much, I would do this like I think like a couple times a week. So he would give you like a decent amount of money, right? So it's not much, but at least I had experience because what I did, I basically had to learn how to use tools by like using the screwdrivers just to like install like cushions of the seats and whatnot. So I had a little bit of experience of, I guess you could say, manufacturing, but differently. I'm kind of glad he did taught me that though, because I know where I live, since we are like a heavily Mexican community, we're known for stuff like that, right? So I'm glad I had those experiences because he did taught me. At least I was able to kind of like help myself in a way. I think I was 19 or 20. I know I was 18. It wasn't that early. So I did have some work experiences, except it's not like an actual. Well, it's like a home job, so to speak. And we made a deal. So he would give me. I think it depending on how hard I worked. If I didn't work too long, then he would probably give me like $20, which is fair, right? Because it's not that much work. But I still had to help him like repairing like the boat seats or whatever because he has to sell those, right? Or I thinking people would offer him to repair, right? Because I guess during the summer months, a lot of people like to go on vacation or something like that. And he would have like a couple boats or so just to do that to get by because he can't get a normal job at that time. So I think that's it if I remembered. However, though, let's just say the worst thing I had with him, right, was during Pride Month. He basically forced me to wear certain clothes I did not like. He actually, you can say, this is how big he is. This can't fit me. These are swimming shorts, right? I can't fit this. That's how tall. Well, he was only 6 foot, but you can see how big he is, right? I can't fit this. I can't fit this at all. This will follow me. I did that maybe I thought it did when I was younger, but no, this never did fit me. These are supposed to be swimming shorts, right? He wanted to dress appropriately for Pride Month. Like, why do you want me to wear tight clothes? Like, I could barely breathe and I was so uncomfortable. And he said, no, you gotta wear this. And I'm like, Angel, I don't want to wear this, right? Like, this is Pride Month. I want to be comfortable. I want to be free, not like wearing something tight and revealing. That's not what showing gay pride is about. And what's worse for that is that his friends would get drunk as we go to downtown. And then as soon as we try to get to parade, I'll tell him, Angel, I want to go back home. I don't want to do this anymore. And I took the bus back. And I was upset. I want to cry that day because I wanted to have my very first experience with the gay community. But he ruined it. And I never been to gay. Oh, God, he's so hot. Sorry about that. Oh, he's so cute. The one with the tattoos. Anyway, I never went to Pride. And I was close to it, at least. I hope in the future I do. And, waving an autistic asexual flag and the gay flag, like, and not like just to show like I'm part of this community, or at least I'm an ally, right? So I basically hated him for that. Like, Angel, this is not how it's like being part of the gay community. You're making me want to dress a certain way. What? Just so that you could actually have me meet other men? Why? I just wanted to have an adorable time. I'm Ace. Well, this is before I found out I was Ace, right? So it was a lot. And I hated him for that. But yeah. It's funny that you called her a fake female friend. FFF, right? Oh yeah. So Prince, I'm so sorry for being off topic because the thing is, when I ramble, I look away from the screen because I get distracted easily because of my ADHD or AUDHD, how they call it. Basically, for Casey, I gotta upload footage of her. Right. I still have them on my phone, but I didn't transfer it on here. Sadly, it's still on my SanDisk card. I did so much for her. You can't even imagine. She went to I can share part of it for now, but because there's just so much history we have between us. I think I have some photos of us saved in my Google Drive. Because she loves Pokemon, she loves Pikachu, and I remember I have videos when I was with her to get her pregnancy pills because she would like to have unprotected sex. It was a gorgeous Native American hospital. I have a little footage of that. I have one of my old neighbors coming. Well, it was I forgot his name though. He's a really gorgeous man though for his age. Um, he basically went with me with his truck. She drive up 2 miles north just to save Casey from her abusive Moroccan ex because she's part Arab, right? She loves Arab men. And she puts me in this like center. Like if you go to like domestic violence and whatnot, it's like to keep her safe, right? Kind of like a shelter. And of course, I secretly recorded that because I want to get proof that I'm doing a lot for Casey. I know I shouldn't be on camera, but Casey, you know what? I want to document to show people if I was still friends, well, kind of friends with her, that you've been through a lot, right? She liked to do videos with me, and I'm fine with that. You know, she don't want to have something on camera, then I understand that. You know, depending on the context that is. And we did a lot together. We did. But the thing is sometimes she get a little bit inappropriate, she get a little bit touchy, and she wanted to call herself a Muslim. Like that's not how Muslim women act, because she would like to wear a hijab. Right? But the thing is, though, she likes to be a little bit sexual. That's not being Muslim. Muslim women don't do that. They keep their bodies covered like I do. Right? And let's just say that we had an awful fight one time. She wanted to call the police on me, saying that I gave her a bruise. Like, all right, where is it? I was restraining you because you are so aggressive and you are such a strong woman, you could easily break or ruin our property. And I don't want her to wreck my border up because it's the middle of the night. She wanted to cry in front of him, and the police were called. And I thought, like, damn, you may go to jail. But blissfully, because of my short height, the police don't see me as a threat. And I told her I don't feel uncomfortable because of this woman. And the police, they saw how she acted. She would complain, why is he filming me? And then she wanted to come upstairs and wanted to basically give me a punch. They politely escorted her down. I still got that footage. And that's when I talked to my brother to that day. I will never forget that day. I'm thinking, you know what, Casey, there'd be no other man on this earth, most likely, that would care for you. You're like that. And she took that for granted and she kind of screwed it up because we had some silly argument, and then she wanted to get aggressive and being violent and thinking she could be physical, and I had to do the Naruto, blocking her punches with my palms, and that's what happened. So I mean, I do think about her every now and then. I hope she changed, but people would know what she did, though. I don't want anything awful happening to her. But that's not the way you will form friendships. That's not how you do it. So she basically come on, MacBook. My MacBook keeps buffering. She basically did it herself. And sorry, yeah, he would have been like 40 by now. This happened in 2013. So yeah, he would have been 40. I think he is 40. Because he was 29 when I first met him. And sorry, or Pops, I'm so sorry to hear that. I just want to say you can be friends with us. Even though it's not like in person. I just want to say, Pops, it's amazing that you found my channel and you're really sweet and have a really caring heart. I just wanted to share that. And Pops, it's all right. I care for her. The reason why I did is because I guess she was kind of my bestie, even though I've seen her more like an acquaintance because we weren't that close. It's just that I've seen her a lot. And she didn't have anyone to hang out with, I guess. Even though she would meet many men. Some of them were really hot, by the way. Especially that Mexican guy. He was a father, by the way, and what's kind of messed up. Doesn't mean I like women, right? It's just that I remember it was so weird. But since we're adults, I don't care. They made out in my living room floor. I'm just focusing on the guy because she was lifting up his shirt. I'm thinking, wow, he's hot. So I got nervous because he was really cute. He was short though, right? But man, he was strong. I think he even lifted me up too. Like my heart raced a bit. He was like a really hot Hispanic guy. So basically I felt awful for Casey because she basically had an abusive mother. Her mother even threatened to stab her with a knife. She should go to jail for that. Let's see. She got sexually assaulted. She lost her youngest brother from a car accident, or not car accident. He basically was driving a truck up north, right, during the winter. And let's just say that he driven off the cliff because I'm guessing the roads were slippery. He died. And even though she was aggressive and attacking me sometimes, I feel awful for her. Like, especially when she lost her brother, I'm thinking, Casey, I had no idea. And she was relying on me, and I didn't mind. I guess I cared. And it was her youngest brother that she lost from that truck accident. And I'm thinking, Casey, I feel awful to hear that. And I was still caring for her. I would offer her a place to stay, right? My brother, he didn't care. This is when it was just us two living with us, right? Because she was staying with like one of my other neighbors. Well, he wasn't a neighbor, but he lives like further down in the apartment neighborhood that we lived in. And I would allow her to stay here because sometimes she doesn't like it there because, well, it's small and, well, she wanted a little bit more of her privacy. And I don't blame her. I would allow her to sleep on a recliner or on my air bed. Because, Casey, you know what? If you know where else to go, I'm open, right? She's not like what Duana and her two ungrateful damn Koopa kids did. Duana, I would fucking break her neck. Pardon my language. She was homeless, but she would whine like a bitch. Like, you're not a grown woman. You're whining like a fucking child. Like a little child. Because, oh, my apartment's not good enough for you? Casey wouldn't act like, I should have said that on my video. I would have exposed. I'm so glad I got that video on my TikTok. Because I got her face. I hope she goes to jail. If I could get my castle back, I want to let people know this woman did a crime. She's stolen our apartment from us because she thinks it's okay to live with us without paying rent. Like, I got you documented. I literally have when you were going to McDonald's and buy me whatever. And yet you want to leave those other foods? Like, you call yourself poor? No, you're not. You're not like Casey that had nowhere to go. You're a damn ass parent that works a CNA job. Compared to Casey, you're so ungrateful. I still remember that day I yelled back at her like, I wish you would tell me not to live stream in my house. I'll kick your ass if I have to. She got quiet. I didn't say that, but let's just say when I raised my voice to Joanna, she got quiet. And usually when I raise my voice, people get quiet. Like they think I'm kind. Oh, don't go into my nature. And people thinking, wow, what happened? Because I think people know me enough. Like, yeah, you don't want to go to that side of my nature. You don't. Right? I still want to get my apartment back. I hope no one is living in there. I hope not. I really want to move back. You know? I feel so awful for Casey. Like, I do. Because she lost everything. I mean, she had nowhere else to go. She wasn't connected to her mother. She even went to a mental hospital because she attempted suicide. Because she would drop off the bridge. It's like the I-17 bridge. It's basically like the freeway, right? She went to a mental hospital. I think we went to the same one. It's not like I met her there, but she had experience, right? She is an alcoholic. She has bipolar, which I can relate. But I got bipolar depression now. It's different. And I connected with her. Like, I know how it feels. And when she gets drunk, she would talk about like something awful happened to her. She would cry, and it gets tiring sometimes because I'm thinking Casey's probably something that you should have done or whatever. But at the same time, I feel awful for her, right? Because sometimes the reason I get tired is because of how she keeps buying alcohol and she kind of forces me. That's why. Kinda. At least at first she did. And I'm thinking, this woman went through way more than any person I've met. Except, well, when she want to call the police on me, that's when we're done. If you want to call the police on me for all I did for you, I didn't mind if you basically assaulted me. Well, I wanted to say the word assault. It is punch, right? You and I meet another man that would do that for you. Like that man, if you met another man, he probably would have killed you, choke you, or something like that. Who knows? Especially after what she's been through, I feel awful. I might make a video documentary about her. Dion and Casey. A native series or something. I don't know. Because I did my best to document everything I could. I remember when we did, I did not know why I didn't upload it. It was a funny video where we're watching that He-Man, the Hey, What's Going On song, right? It's hilarious. Every time we play that song, we laugh. I would laugh. She would do it on purpose just to help my depression. It's something I got that on camera. It's hilarious. And sorry, I'm glad you brought up about the meme part. We always say she was saying memes. I would say memes. We go back and forth. Memes, 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 memes. That's something to do a video about that, right? I had a lot. I still got some videos of her. I gotta share some of those later. I hope she's doing well, even though what she did was really wrong. But I'm thinking because Dragon Ball Z taught me a lot. Like Goku, he'll still forgive people that are evil, right? He'll still give them a chance until he doesn't care anymore. So I'm like that myself. I hope she did change her race because she went through a lot of trauma. And I can put up with that. I can. I know a lot of people can't, but I think the reason why I'm so comfortable on that because we have something in common. If she basically is really healthy, I'm thinking we might not get along. I think that's weird. I think that's why I hate when people are despised. They say if someone struggles with self-harm or depression, they can't have any friends. Screw you. Yes, they can. It's just it's slightly they have to be friends with someone that can relate. It's like how if you're part of the gay community, you can only date someone that is part of the gay community. It's like that, right? So I feel awful for her. I did. I'm the reason I'm looking like I'm spacing out is because I'm thinking about all the stuff that we did. I still remember that ride we got back from Flagstaff. Oh my gosh. Her saying that we may have gone up there someday. It sucks we didn't. I got so much footage of us visiting. Alright, so I want to visit Flagstaff. We did, but like I'm talking about like having a tour. It's like a college town, even though it's not, because it has like 77,000 people. It's pretty big for a place that's so cold, right? It's like if you're going in Alaska, it gets so cold. I kid you not. And this during the summer, right? When we had to drive up there, because this is like in June or something, it was freezing. It was like 50 darn degrees at night. I'm thinking, all right, this is the summertime. Why did I wear a jacket? It was so cold. Which is so weird. It's like, is this Alaska? Like, it felt like Alaska. It was so cold up north. It's like 2 hours away from here. That's what I love about my state. We're so diverse. Not to mention they got deer, which is kind of weird because we don't have deer down here. That's probably why. It's a beautiful place, though. Really quiet. There are people that just live in the pine trees or forest. Like, that's Flagstaff for you. Beautiful city. Beautiful. It's a town. Like, I consider it a city, though. But yeah, that's why my old neighbor and I, we went up there because Casey told me that, Dion, I need help. I need help. Like, you saved me. And I'm thinking, all right, you know what? I'm going to ask my neighbor, like, Casey needs my help. So basically, my neighbor didn't have much money. And let's just say it was so bad that we got stranded. I kid you not. I think I have some footage of it. I hope to boot it. Oh, fuck. I don't think I do. I'm thinking it was on my other YouTube channel before it got terminated. Damn it. I still got footage of Casey, my neighbor, and I at least. So that's good. Sucks I didn't save it in the Google Drive because it was the highway patrol, right? I didn't got all this on camera though because I'm thinking that's when I was charging my phone. I had this cute charger that lights up that I bought at the 99-cent store. I was waving like this, right? When we're stranded because we're out of gas. It was pitch black. And next thing you know, we got so many calls of random drivers throughout the freeway that the highway patrol called us. They were really sweet too. I love my state for this. I wish I hope to Buddha like Dion, you have that video on this channel. I just gotta dig it up. I literally have footage of it. Like we were stranded, it was pitch black. I think there was like a donkey that was running somewhere in the back. Like this is Arizona for you, right? And we did all this just to save Casey. We had no gas. Or no, wait. I think we. Dion, did you were out of gas? Yeah, Dion, you had to be. If that makes sense, Dion. Yes. The highway patrol helped us, and we had to get to the nearest gas station. And with little money that we had, just to get Casey and driving her back here, I don't know how we did it, because I forgot his name now. It's been so long. I literally have footage. This just sucks. I can't trust my phone. I would show it right now. Because he had a GPS, right? And we had to make sure that we're driving the right path just to get Casey. It was the most tense night of my life. I got to check the date when that was checked, because I had to tell my border and tell that I got a job to do. So it really important yet risky job, maybe dangerous, right? So we did all that, and I don't know how we did it. 2.5 hours technically there and back. We stayed up all the way until daylight just to get Casey. And that's how I was able to get one of those rocks from Sedona. Beautiful. I still have, sucks I lost one of them. I still have it. And I got to thank friends for bringing up Casey on this. Or saying the FFF, right? We basically, I don't know how we did it. We got back home, luckily, without being out of gas. As soon as we got back to Phoenix, it was a relief. Like, I'm back. It's kind of weird because I don't want to leave my city. I don't. I love my city a lot. It's so weird. Like, even my own state, I feel homesick. Isn't that weird? You know, because like it's such a different world up there. Like, I want to go back in Phoenix again. It's Flagstaff's beautiful. It is, but Phoenix is my home. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave my bird's nest because we're in Phoenix, right? So that's why I love it here. We're like half the size of Water Island. We're so big. You know, maybe that's why. If you don't like it here, that's all right. You're not the one that's living here. I am. I'm born here. So it was quite a trip. You know, just us snakeling our way up there and back. It's crazy. Because we had to go up to the high country. That's what it's called. It's basically up north, right? So it was an amazing trip. And then not to mention, here's a little city fact. Sedona is the only city in all of the United States that has a McDonald's that's turquoise. So when you think about McDonald's, right, the restaurant, you know how the arch is yellow? Well, ours is turquoise, like the gemstone. It's literally like that color. If you think about from Steven Universe, like topaz, it's really a topaz color. I was so like, is that the McDonald's that's turquoise? Right? It sucks that we had to drive by so quickly. I've always wanted to visit, but I didn't get the chance. You know, I can get back to this Kenji person. Let me show it to y'all very quick. I've always, I mean, especially in my own state, I feel so embarrassed. Being born here all my life, I never got the chance to even see it. Hello, Dado. I wonder what that is. So, I'm going to forget his name. I like to see more Mario YouTubers or Mario tubers. So, this is the McDonald's. If I could bring it up, Sedona is beautiful. It is. It's really expensive to live there. This is what it looks like. If I could find it. Oh, that guy's cute. Who's Mark? Let's see, which one? Why there like 8 minutes? Weird. They had the exact time frame.
I'm over it. I'm over needing a prescription to get birth control. Introducing Opill.
There's only one McDonald's in the entire world where the arches are not yellow, and we're going to it.
I want to speed this up. So this is the donut, right? Or at least when you're going up north. This is where we drove, right? This is where you go to Flagstaff, I think. Or at least he's going down from Flagstaff. I wasn't sure. But this is what it's like in my state, right? When you go up north, this is not Phoenix. You can see all of these pine trees. That's the high country. And he must have been doing this during the spring because that's snow. Wait, why would it be snow in September? But yeah, that's when you're driving up to Flagstaff.
Halfway point between Denver and Sedona, not even about like 5-ish p.m., so it's still super early. So I figured might as well.
He is
go
cute,
around,
though.
Explore, grab some food, check out the area.
Oh my god, I love our state so much. But yeah, that's what it looks like up north. Let me just get to the chase. It's kind of weird not seeing any oh, that's a nice Denny's. It's kind of weird not seeing any palm trees. Where is the I feel off I'm skipping through his video because he has such good footage. Is that place at the Four Corners? That's the Four Corners. Oh my gosh, it is. I always want to visit the Four Corners. So basically the Four Corners when you border 4 states, right? Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and then ours. You basically are in 4 states at one spot. I've always wanted to visit that. Never got the chance. I never got the chance. And I know Amy's from Utah. So you see that? There's our state. New Mexico's right there. And then up north is Utah right there. And then that's Colorado. Isn't that neat? Oh, wow. That's a nice handstand. But yeah, I guess he must have done some traveling. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. But yep, this is what our state looks like. You can tell it's so spread out. Like, you gotta be really careful out here. If you don't have gas and there's not many drivers around, you're screwed. So basically, that's how me and my old neighbor, like, let's just say, like, where we're driving, not in this exact location, but let's just say we were stranded out here somewhere, right? But this is at night. Pitch black, no lights, nothing. It was far from anyone. We were lucky. Otherwise, we would have been stranded. So that's how it's like. And there's our license plate. I forgot how big we are. My Buddha. Oh my God. We're so big. See, there's the sign, right?
So kind of doing like the waiting game. It's a cool view. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think we just have to wait. And it's like a one-way lane right now.
See, I want to show. There it is. So this is the arch, right?
There it is. Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Sometimes I don't care about the music. And there's our sign. That's the drive-through, all turquoise. You know what's ironic? That's my birthstone. That's my birthstone. I kid you not. It sucks I never have visited. I would love to so badly. God, I love our state so much. I'm proud of my state. I am. I'll die in the state. Anyway, I just thought I actually just share that. Where was I? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because Stolas inspired me so much. I wanted to share some background story. And Sugar Pops, I'm so sorry. You watched my videos when you were in the 5th grade. Are you serious? I didn't know you watched my videos that long. And yeah, Sugar Pops, we were kind of close. And yeah, I agree. Not everyone deserves to have friends. That's for sure. I also see Dion's videos when I was in the same grade. That's interesting. Oh, that's right, because you both are 17, right? So both of you watched me when you were 11. That's ironic. You were that's so sweet. Really, Sugar Pops. You will watch my videos when I was at Starbucks when you were at hotels. I didn't know that. That's sweet. I miss so much. Can you fill me on everything? These oh, Pristolis, if you're serious, I'm so sorry because I was rumbling about Casey, right? I hope that helped. But sorry, she did. Oh, Luigi and I was here. From what Sorry said, she is right. Duana also said that her and her Chupa Koopas got your house evicted. How pathetic. Exactly. And what do you do if you don't get the apartment back? Luigi Night, I hope that doesn't get to that path. You know, it may seem like it, but I don't want to quit. I'll just have to accept it. Unless there's a miracle that I can make a ton of money in the future and maybe someone will move out. Because I do want to move back in. I do. Really badly. And Prince, if you're still here, I'm so sorry for rambling. I'm so sorry. I just thought I could share that about Casey. For anyone that doesn't know about her. So the thing is, Prince, to explain about those three, right? My oldest brother's girlfriend was dating her, Duana, whom was the parent, right? They moved in because I'm not sure if you hear, but I don't mind explaining it multiple times though, because I really want to explain it to him. You know, because I want those to know. They moved in the 11th of June. This happened around 10:50 when my brother had a call from her mother that they driven all the way from Florida because Joanna's friend kicked them out because I guess she didn't pay rent. She probably refused to pay. I just probably didn't know about it. She probably made a lie in tricking us. Possibly. And they moved around like 11 or so, right? And it sucks I didn't film them, like, you know, that way I could get their car or whatever. I just got her face. It's on my TikTok, by the way. I literally have a video of what Duana looks like. Because she was wearing her gray scrub because she's a certified nurse assistant, right? Which is a CNA. And basically, I remember the first time that they moved in, her daughter, that is basically Sorry and Pop's age, was really nosy. I mean, I know, like, okay, this girl's sweet, but like, why are you getting close to my face for? I know I had a little bit of a meltdown, autistic meltdown, because why the hell is this family that I don't even know moving in? You know, they saw me having a meltdown. I'm surprised they didn't. Well, because they know it's our house and they know this is a lot for me. At least those two. The most of the blame is to Duran, of course. So I'm like, sorry, I'm salivating because I still got to eat my Nature Game Bar. And the thing is that, let's just say when I was reading on Reddit, that's when Joanna got really nosy. And I remember when they had to get situated because they had airbags, right? Because my older brother, he wanted to give out his room so that they have somewhere to stay because it's a pretty decent sized room, right? And Trayvon, whom is the one that, believe it or not, has autism. However, though, you know, he has autism doesn't mean he can't be an asshole. He was. Basically, in the first couple weeks, when they had to get situated, he would sleep in the recliner next to me, right? Because I'm my airband. And what really bothered me a lot is that he would get so loud. Okay, I was being polite to tell, like, Trayvon, it's okay if you actually could just slow it down a little. Like, I'm trying to sleep, right? Like that. And he was being stubborn. He refused to listen to me. He was FaceTiming his Mexican girlfriend on Instagram and his friends. And he would do this for so long, I wanted to scream. Because I was losing sleep. I was starting to get sick. Like, my immune system was down. And I couldn't take it anymore. Until he finally got a Darren, everybody living in there. I'm thinking, like, do not come back on here. And I had to be kind, right? Because I have to. When he kept bothering me, like he was playing like Dragon Ball Z, Roblox, or whatever, like, Trayvon, that's great, but I need some space here, right? That's when I did my live streams. I was bothered because they keep bothering me, you know? And not to mention, keep going in and out. I mean, I understand that. But man, they did it so much. It just got on my nerves, especially if I wanted to have like my own privacy. Like, let's just say, like, if I want to, adult stuff, to watch, right? Because we're all adults. She was 17, but going on 18, right? And I was living in the living room. They were living in the room. I need my privacy fully. Sometimes they're just like barge and rush into the kitchen, whatever. And I'm thinking like, can you just do it later? Can you do it in the morning? I would have said that, but man, I did not. Especially since I'm not even allowed to visit their room that my brother let them live in. It's like they're stealing my house from me. Oh, he's that cute guy that I like. That's a fucking bastard. The one in the blue. Oh, he's a prankster. What? The cute guys had to be. Sorry. Either way, it was a living hell for 2 months. They did pay the month's rent on July. However, though, in August they did not, because we got evicted on the 18th. They moved out like 2 weeks before this happened. So this happened like around the 4th. And this is when I was going for my walk. I'm thinking, okay, Duana has to go to work, right? Because I didn't know that she was packing everything. Because when I got back home, because I was watching some animes and whatnot, I think I was watching One Piece. They driven off with a blue SUV, right? My brother saying goodbye to them. And it's just us two. My oldest brother, the one that I see as dead, because it's just the situation that he put my mother, my brother, and I in. I have a video of that, right? When I had to draw away those awful 13 pounds of potatoes. She did that on purpose. Like, I'm not your fucking maid. You call yourself a CNA? You literally are giving my house filth. I had so many dead flies. You are like little flies, right? I had so many dead flies in the not kitchen, but the fridge. She would have chicken that she didn't finish eating. She had potassium ice cream she didn't tell anyone to eat that she wasted. She didn't even open it. I'm thinking, yeah, you call yourself homeless? Casey would die to eat something like that. She had a dozen bag of apples that she didn't eat. I ate them. They're delicious, by the way. And those popsicles that they left in. I'm thinking, Joanna, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, you look, I can't like call the authorities on you. And it was his smallest brother and I, LaRue, that's his name, by the way. What time was it? It was 4:43. We lived by ourselves, or together, until we got evicted. Because my mother told me, which I guess they can do that. We only had 2 days to pack everything, or my mother had to go to court. Like, we did our best to pay monthly, though. We always pay on time. At least most of the time we do. We lived there for 6 years. And because of Duana, though, we were so unprepared. I lost some of my stuff or my important items that I needed. And Duana's to blame for this because she made a deal with my mother that she was supposed to pay. But she didn't. So, they didn't live for the full 2 months. They still lived with us for at least 3 weeks for free. So imagine you're living in a Motel 6 for a week without paying. That's a crime, right? It's kind of like if you think about Dine and Dash, but worse. That's like $500,000 that you got to pay my mother back, and you didn't. That's a lot of money. It's different if it's like a small amount, but 500 is a little heavy. I can't imagine having $500. That's a lot of money myself. That's enough to buy myself a decent MacBook or a great phone, a few games, definitely a ton of clothes. Like, that's like a month of just anything, supplies you took away. And I never will forget those 3. Well, she's mostly to blame for this, right? However, though, for Juliana and Trayvon, man, there's so many cute boys. God damn it. Either way, I need to go to college. The thing is, for those two, because Gianna, she was 18, right? 17 going on 18. Trayvon is 26. had to clean up after them. And my mother, she was a little bit she knows, but I had to tell Mama, if I was lazy, how come I had to clean up after them? You know, I had to do their dishes. I had to throw away not just the potatoes, right, that I explained, but the darn trash. Yeah, that's right. It's the trash. That's not the worst thing. When they driven off, it's not something I got that's on camera either. They left body wash soap all over. Oh, my startup disk is almost full. All right, MacBook, whatever. I'll clean you up later. So I just gotta make more storage because it says that my MacBook is almost out of storage. That's why it froze for a bit. There's literally body wash soap all over the bathroom. You know, like around the bathtub, right? I was so frustrated. Are you kidding me? You three are adults and you can't clean up after yourselves? Like, this is like right after they driven off. I wish I said something. I wish I did. I wish I recorded everything. Like, don't come back or I'll call the police or something, right? So I was so upset because I literally had to do all the dirty work. Yeah, Trayvon did sometimes throw the trash, but having to do the dishes is a little bit much. Even though Adriana did some of that, doesn't mean I have to do that all the time. You know, I was so frustrated because I'm thinking, okay, if you have some food in your plate, you could at least wash it off. I want to see some food on that plate. Usually for me, if I'm not fishing anything, I will clean it up. Or at least would soak it. You know, if I was like low on soap or something. But no, they basically want to make my house more of a pigsty. And that's why I despise those three. And they call themselves Floridians. You're lucky that you didn't get killed from the hurricane. You know, that's why sometimes I don't like Floridians because, well, those three, not to mention a subscriber of mine that wasn't supportive. I'm thinking Floridians are a different type of breed. You know, no offense for that state, but they got to do better. I feel awful they went to the hurricane, but man, maybe that's why. I don't want to be harsh to Floridians. I'm just like being roasting them. Like, you wonder why people don't like you so much? It's because you like to make a piss out of the state. That's why the hurricane always keeps ruining your state. That's why you keep moving out so much, because your state's a mess. You want to make another mess. No. So that's why I despise those three. Because of what they put us through. Especially my mother and I. It was a lot. And I thought I could actually just share that in the best way. Oh, sacrifice you for the gay relationships so badly. I don't blame you. I mean, even though I'm not ready to date anyone, but I don't know, because the thing is, what I don't like about the gay community is that they're so focused on sex. Like, even guys would turn me down just to be friends with them because I can't get them sex. Like, no, you're not touching my body. We could be friends, but no. You know? So I know your pain. And Prince, the house I'm living in is meh. You know, I really like it here, so I've been doing my best to get it back. I know it may be taken by now, but I still don't want to give up hope because before we got evicted, right? Those 2 apartments, they were empty for 3 months. And since there's 2 of them, they were empty, 2 of them. And I think 1 downstairs, I may still be lucky. Like, I'm thinking like I may still have like a couple of weeks left maybe. So who knows? And hopefully, if there's a miracle, my brother's name can be on the lease. But yeah, this is all we can do right now until I even told my mother, like, I'm doing the best I can. You know, because I will let my mother know that I do care. It's just I had to you know, to have that responsibility. I have to care for myself too. You know, my mother think I'm selfish. Like, I gotta try by my own, which I was with my older brother. But yeah. Oh, no problem, sorry. Go ahead. And Luigi and I'm not sure you're still here. I had therapy when I was younger, but it didn't really work out well for me. I had 2 therapists. I had a gay therapist, and actually it's a psychiatrist, right? Because she gave me medication to take antidepressants. It didn't end up well for me, and I stopped going because it was just so time consuming. And I had her for like a month, and it didn't turn out well. So therapy is not for everyone. Oh, Pops, you don't need to starve yourself. No. No, you don't need to go out of your way to do that. Honestly, you don't deserve to give your body pain. You don't deserve any pain. So, Luigi and let me explain, because I know you're a little misunderstood. My older brother and I really, my mother, how can I explain this to you? Because I guess you might be a little misunderstood. My mother paid for 2 places, right? And this is all we can live in right now. Plus, I don't get along well with my mother's boyfriend anyway. We have nowhere else to go but living here. And I've been doing my best to actually support us so that we can kind of get our life situated back. That way, if my brother wants to like still live with me with his name on the lease and whatnot, because I'll just help pay for the rent, of course. I've always been helping, well, at least with groceries and stuff. That's the deal I want to make. And the reason why I don't like it here that much is because I don't really like this neighborhood. It's not dangerous or anything. I just don't feel comfortable. I guess you could say possibly safe, maybe. Because I just can feel it around the area. I mean, it is safe, but like I just don't I can't vibe being here. Not to mention I don't like being in this right room because my mother, she doesn't want me to have my country flags up. Because she said it would ruin the walls or something, right? Which I think is silly. I don't like being around a room that looks like it reminds me when I used to be in a mental facility. It's not good for my mental state. That's why I've been much more depressed being here than the apartment that we lost because it's more roomy there, right? That's why I do not sleep well. You could definitely tell. And I just don't like this region that much. If that makes sense. I know you may be misunderstood, but I hope that you would at least kind of understand in a way. That's why I just don't like it here. Plus, I do miss going for our walks, and I don't like how it's gated. Because normally, when it comes to gated communities, they're a little bit more strict on, safety. But where we lived, it wasn't gated. I could just walk in and out anytime I want. I just don't like gated communities, right? So that's why I've been telling my mother I've been doing my best to save up and donations so that I can get my old life back. I've been depressed there, not as depressed as I am now, like to the effort that I would attempt self-harm, etc. So that's why, if you can see my room a little bit, you see how there's like nothing, right? It kind of reminds me when I had to be in the mental facilities, right? Because I'm in the 2 of them. So it kind of gives me the awful flashback. Because the thing is, white is like my least favorite color. It's a bad luck color for me, and it's not good for my mental state. If you think about like how Mr. Beast would have people to being like in solitary confinement, it's like that. So imagine it's like being like in a prison, like in a Norwegian prison. Sure, you may have a TV and you have food or whatever, especially food, right? But the thing is, you would kind of like lose yourself sometimes because you like spiritually, you basically are just not yourself. It doesn't mean mentally. It's hard to explain it. That's why I don't like it here that much. Because our apartment, it was It was more breathable, especially since I know that my mother, she has to like sleep at a certain time or whatever, and I can't be in the living room all the time because my brother has to be there. I'm like kind of stuck here in this bubble. It's not like how I could just walk all over the house, right? You know, our house, or let's just say our apartment, right, was much smaller. Is this frozen? Okay. I still had a little bit more freedom, if that makes sense. I was able to go for my walks like I always do. You know, just to be out in nature and then just come back home and rest up in my air bed. You know, small. Well, I'm small, so that's not a problem. I just noticed my air bed is a little bit bigger. If I ever can move back, I'm definitely gonna keep this air bed because at least I got more space to move around. Um, you know, I liked how the way my neighbors treated me. I felt really safe, and I just like my own neighborhood. So I understand that you're probably asking that way because you're new here. I just want to give you an example of how it's like. Oh yeah, you're new here, right, right, right. Okay, that makes sense. So, Luigi and I, not try to be harsh or offending, right? You may be a little young to understand. I want to make us the way that you sound. You sound a little young, and not to be harsh. And Prince, I'm so glad you agree with me. Therapy is definitely not for everyone. Steven Universe went. Oh yeah, Steven, right? He went to therapy. Oh, you're 24? Oh, I think you like are 13. I'm so sorry, Luigi. I didn't mean to offend you. Because some of my older viewers say, "Oh, it's some more mature though." So you're older than my these three on here. So yeah, that's right. Right. Let me read this again. So Steven, he went to therapy and he turned into a monster, and he only turned back to normal when his friends were there for him. Exactly. Prince, it's so funny how you mentioned that because I love Steven Universe. So we have something a ton in common. Um, I watch every episode, or at least almost every episode. I remember that. I remember even like when I went to Walmart, I was watching an episode and I had a meltdown, and oh my gosh, I don't want to think about it. It was so bad. I can understand Steven's Steven Universe future was really tense because that's when Steven got older, right? Because you know how he was all I'm like exactly like Steven. I was full of life, at least mostly. I wasn't as depressed, and you know, I was enjoying myself. But man, as I got older, it just gets like we had to go through so much. It drains you and drains you and drains you. And seeing how Steven, like when he get those random meltdowns and he would turn pink, because that's supposed to be his like what his gem diamond self that's supposed to come out based off of his mother or whatnot. It cannot be more accurate because what people don't understand about the universe, it teaches you so much about not only discrimination and being fronting people that are different races than you, but also mental health. You know, that's I love Rebecca Sugar for that. Like I remember when I first watched the universe, I'm thinking, what is this show? This looks interesting. And then next you know, I got hooked. I remember every weekend I would get so excited. I would rush immediately back to my house before an episode airs and filming it and being the first person to upload on YouTube because people didn't have that much of let's just say it was so much easier to gain a following back then because no one else was doing it, but I was. You know, it kept getting blocked. But I miss that era on YouTube. I remember the very first episode I watched was Olsen Gym. I love that episode. And seeing how Steven is going to do so much, it reminds me of me because of how Steven, he's so afraid, and I can relate. It's hard to speak up that it's okay not to be okay. But Steven didn't knew that. And the stress got to him so much, he transformed into a monster. It's like how I got my meltdowns. I lost myself. You know, the words I was saying is not what I meant. I just went through so much trauma like Steven did. It's like I transformed just being stressed out. And I remember that episode when he went to visit Connie's mom, right? At the hospital. Oh man, that episode is so accurate. I thought I could play this very quick. It's so accurate I mean, it's that episode is like one of my favorites because it's so relatable. Steven, it was something about him having PTSD, right? God, this show is amazing. I'm glad I'm part of this universe fandom. I hope I won't get caught. I mean, I don't think I'll get blocked. That's only a clip.
Miraculous recoveries, but that doesn't change the fact that you experienced trauma. You've recovered physically, but have you recovered mentally?
No, he hasn't.
You think there's something wrong with my brain? Not wrong. It's that adverse childhood experiences or childhood trauma can have a lasting impact on how your body responds to stress. This can affect your social, emotional, and physical development. When humans are in crisis, the brain releases the hormone cortisol. Your heart races, your muscles tense. I wonder if your body is reacting to a gym equivalent of cortisol. Steven, do you remember anything bad in your childhood?
Many.
That particularly stuck with you? I guess I kind of freaked out when they canceled my favorite ice cream. And then I got attacked by a giant bug monster. And I got trapped in a bubble and almost drowned. I lost control of my body and turned into a blob of cats. I almost turned so old I died. Amethyst almost died.
Pearl almost died. Guard almost died. Yeah, I remember that. Jailbreak.
This is serious. But that was just the early stuff. I think all these experiences have been subjecting your body to a harmful amount of stress. And that's affecting your ability to respond to new forms of stress in a healthy way. You've been dealing with genuine threats from such a young age. Your body is now responding to minor threats as if your life were in danger. Why am I only swelling up now? Stress is less harmful when we have people we trust to help us through it. Maybe if you're losing your supportive relationships, or if you had a recent experience that was particularly often.
Connie. Oh, come on, Data, because the part out is getting good. I forgot, man. The clip is only like 2 minutes, right? God, I'm thinking it's getting good. Rebecca Sugar is awesome. Honestly, it's like she can read through our hearts. It's so crazy. I love this show so damn much. Honestly, I had to share that. I love that. Oh, that's cute. She calls ourselves Gemlings. Oh, that's adorable. And like tonight, all right, later then. If you want to be supportive, you don't have to be here. I'm just telling you the reality. For a guy that's 24, you don't act like it. Not to be harsh. Anyway, that's so cute that she called us Gemlings. And yeah, Ocean was iconic. That's when the series began, right? Because that's when wait, Uncle, what's Uncle Larry doing here? Wait, is Uncle Larry going back to Kansas City soon? Oh, it's my great uncle. Or no, that's my uncle. Forgot. Because the thing is, I want to share this to you quickly, Prince. My mother's wait, Deanna, no, that's her uncle, right? Great uncle. My great uncle is he is I think a therapist. When are you gonna be back? I don't know, like an hour or so. All right. But yeah, besides that, yeah, you forgot what you just said, didn't you? You did. Oh, Dion, it's supposed to be about the about Lapis, right? I think. I forgot to say this because I might have interrupted. But yeah, the thing is, I forgot. Oh yeah, so that's supposed to be when they first met Lapis, and I also really love her a lot as a character because I wonder if Lapis, she is a gem that I have the most sympathy for because she basically went through so much trauma, right? Even let's just say with Jasper, because she, I'm gonna hate saying this, she went through rape herself, The reason why I say that is because I remembered when it was supposed to be that Malachite episode, right? Or the return, when her and Jasper first fused and Lapis refused or not give consent to fuse with Jasper. That's why I'm thinking Diana has to be raped, because Jasper is taking advantage of her, right? And Lapis went through so much trauma, she was always feeling blue like Steven did, right? You know how she didn't smile in a lot of the episodes, she always feels down. I'm thinking that girl went through so much. And I love her a lot for that. It sucks that my gemstone is not a Lapis, though. You know, it's a turquoise, so it's kind of close, but not quite. And I loved her a lot, you know, since that Ocean Gem episode, because I'm thinking this girl went through so much. That's what PTSD is like. You know, I think a lot of people don't know that because I'd never liked Jasper. She's a bitch. Honestly, you know, she changed her ways. I did not like the way that she treated Lapis. Like, you're a fucking awful gem. No, mamas, you can't have that. And, you know, I'm thinking you literally took over Lapis's body. And you realize that'd be considered rape, right? So, like, fuck her. She's like a gem rapist, so to speak. I still remember that episode. I'm thinking, man, what on earth is going on? You know, and it's really accurate. You know, so I've been through that. I mean, God, Rebecca is amazing for that. I hope that woman's doing well. She is awesome. Honestly, I remember when I first watched the Steven Universe movie, when it aired on Cartoon Network, I watched it like 3 times, right? I was so hyped. Golly, I couldn't stay still. I couldn't. But yeah, I love Steven Universe. And the funny thing is, when I used to do it for a lot of reactions, most of my viewers were guys. I thought there'd be like girls watching that, but apparently not. So, man, she's doing something right. You know, it is good for the autistic community because we can relate to Steven in a way as well. I don't think Steven is in the spectrum. He could be, though, but it's hard to tell. But I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh, Luigi Knight, I'm so sorry if I sound harsh. I'm 29. And I'm supposed to be turning my 3rd decade in like a month. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Peridot. Right. And she did make her happy because when they were at that farm, right, and they adopted that adorable pumpkin. He's so cute. Oh my, I love Peridot. I think because she's the only gem that couldn't fuse, right? But the other gems, like, I don't think did Bismuth fuse? I don't remember though. I know Peridot didn't. You know, and people say that it's official that she's like aromantic. I could tell because she doesn't like to be like romantic with anyone. I can relate. I'm like that too. It depends. But most of the time I know I'm ace. I do not like sex or anything. I think, but I'll judge people that like sex. I mean, I watch porn, so you know, I'm really, really open with it. I still remember that when they wanted to defeat the diamonds, right? When, oh my goodness, when I first seen Obsidian, I screamed. I wish I got that like a reaction. I was screaming so loud the whole neighborhood could hear me. Like, it's Obsidian! I would do that. I'm not kidding. Even when Pearl fused with the other Pearl, oh my gosh, with that cape, I lost it. I mean, I must have gotten a stroke when I watched it. I mean, it's so weird. Steven Universe is like one of the only cartoons that would get me hyped if every episode. I don't know how Rebecca does it. I do not know how she does it. Like, she is an amazing writer for that. I hope Steven, I mean, I do hope that it does return. I know I heard rumors that they're supposed to be like a future sequel, but I'm not sure. I forgot I could go in the living room. I'm thinking about going in the living room now. Beep, 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 beep. I want to see how it's like when Steven is like on his own. It was really heartbreaking to see him saying goodbye to the gems. I wonder how they would have done to this day with this Greg. You know, it was so heartbreaking. I still remember Spinel. Oh, she cracks me up. You know, sometimes she's annoying. But she does crack me up, though. Oh, White Diamond? Are you serious? Oh, man, Solis, you can't imagine. You know, so funny, when Yellow Diamond years ago was first announced, I'm thinking, who the hell is that? I got goosebumps when we seen Peridot, right? I had to make Bob told me when Peridot had to make that call. I'm thinking, who the hell is this? I lost it when I first saw Yellow Diamond. I kept rewinding it and hearing that ambient background. You know, it does that. I can't explain it. I would get goosebumps hearing it. Oh my gosh! How the hell does Rebecca do it? You know, I lost it. Like I mean, getting goosebumps thinking about it. My younger 21-year-old or 22-year-old self, like, yeah, this show's getting good. You know, and then when we met Blue Diamond, it was something else. She reminds me of like a Mexican woman. I don't know why. I love Blue Diamond. She is so sweet. And then, man, Yellow Diamond. Oh my gosh! Especially when we thought that Steven would have gotten killed. I lost it. Like I cried so much in that episode. I can't imagine. I hope some people downloaded my reactions of it online. I hope it's still around. I saw something to keep all these years. I could have posted on TikTok. But man, it's so good to be a Steven fan. Or a Jim fan, so to speak. Yeah, and Luigi and I get that a lot. Especially since I look young. I'm not offended. I do act like a teen sometimes. I do. That's why I do have viewers around that age group. Yeah, I'm not offended. Wait, I think Pokemon just ended. Yeah, I think it did. They're probably playing it the first episode again. Wait, let me be back. Actually, you know, come to think of it, I could be in the living room. All right, come on, mamas. I might as well enjoy this hour before my mother gets back. My brother, he does work tonight, but I like being in the living room because I don't like being in here all the time because it's so gloomy and, you know, it's getting dark. I could just be in my mother's bed, but damn, let's see, how would I do this? All right, mamas, you gotta come with me because I'm not gonna let you eat my peanut butter. Plus, I don't want you to get sick if you eat my Nutrigrain bars. So come on. Come on, Summer. I know you're gonna stay in here. You're gonna eat my. Come on, Summer. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be in here for a little bit. Goodness, my brother has a lot of fat. I'm trying to think. Oh, why does he have the fireplace running in the background? It's a video of the fireplace. Festive fireplace? You know what? I'll just leave that running in the background. I'll be in my mother's room. Wait, hold on. Let me get this set up. Let's see. Because the thing is, my mother, she does allow me to be in here until she gets back. So I have like a good hour. I mean, they left like 10 minutes ago, but it's going to take a while for them to drive, whatever. And I don't need this fan on. Wait, as I'm getting this set up, let's see. Oh, I'm going to steal her candy. She has a Reese's. She has a Reese's. Oh, Stolas, I actually am. Oh man. What and before I got evicted, right? I actually did some reactions on the live stream when I watched Hazbin Hotel. I'm not like I think I'm not sure if I like it less than Helva Boss. I love both though. I think I do like Helva Boss more. But when I watched the last episode, it's been a long time since I watched Hazbin Hotel. It sucks I can't do it in the live stream because I don't want to get in trouble for copyright. I know how they are because that's what happened when I did Helva Boss. They're so strict with that. I guess maybe it's because I'm closer to TV. I don't need any updating. Pluto TV is fine. Wait, you didn't eat my peanut butter, did you? I hope not. I hope not. Quiet, Mama. Right, she didn't. I'm good. I'm fine. But yeah, when I watched the last episode, Solus, I forgot his name. That angel, he was hot. I don't know why. He was really hot. And man, I can't wait until the next season comes out. I know it's gonna be a long time now. I've been dying to see what happens, especially with Charlie's mother, right? Because she was at heaven, right? I've been dying to see what's gonna happen after that. Also, I love Cherry Bomb, and I love Potencius. I think I'm trying to get all their names right because it's been so long since I watched it. I really enjoyed the Hush Mamas series. Where did the remote? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did with the remote. Oh dear, I'm not sure. Hold on, I think I misplaced it. Quiet, Mamas. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. Right? Man, I haven't watched Husband Hotel in so long. Oh, that's right. I love Angel Dust. Oh man. Man, he and that rough guy too. I forgot his name. Sucks I gotta watch the beginning of Pokemon. I was hoping to watch that last episode. It's only one of the first episodes. It's alright. Well, not the first episodes. But man, I really wanted to keep track with it again. I could just oh excuse me, I could just watch One Piece until the episodes catch up. I forgot how I first discovered Husband Hotel. I think one of my viewers that I had, if they weren't such a jerk, you would have gotten along. You would have gotten along with them really well. They introduced me to it, and I got hooked. I was so hooked on it. I didn't want to watch all the episodes, even though I would get spoiled. It's just so good. Viv, yeah. So too much of Sony work in progress. Episode 2, it involves Sir Pensius in heaven. Oh man, I remember that. It's not on YouTube, but I have the link. You serious? Stola, sure. You don't have to do that. You're kidding. It's not on YouTube. You're joking. Wow, that's an honor. It's not on YouTube at all? Like, this is like the behind the scenes? Really? Okay, I might get cover up for One Piece because it's not in English. But yeah. Hush, mamas. Excuse me. Is that link to send it? Let me check. Hold on. I think I must have accidentally have the link feature turned off. Let me check. I forgot because I've only used this channel for a little while. Darn it. I forgot because sometimes people would send links to somewhere that I didn't want them to like share. You know, just to make me safe, including my other viewers. Let me see if I can I hope I can do that. Darn it, that sucks. Because I know I don't mind anyone sharing links, but my MacBook might be a little slow. Come on, MacBook. This may take a little time because my MacBook is slow. Only mods? Really? Because Darren would send links like if I want to share my YouTube channel, he can. Dumbo can. You know what, Stolas? I can make you a mod. I don't want to make this unfair for other people, but you know what? It's just amazing to have you here. I'm gonna make you a mod. I hope that works. Because the thing is, I don't know how it works with the live streams, because I know I would allow it, but I haven't checked my settings for so long. I never pay attention to that. My MacBook is acting really sluggish right now. I also need to make Sorori a mod. I don't want to make everyone a mod, but let's just say because they've been so active, and since you're here and really supportive, I want to make it fair. Let me make you a mod. Let's see. Because there's two of them, right? Standard and then the other one. But I don't know how the other one works, so I usually choose it says it can review and remove chat messages and hide or put. Is that the one I've been using? Damn it, I forgot which one that I put them on. I never pay attention to this. I never do. Yeah. No, you're not. You're not at all. Honestly, those two, they won't mind. Sorry about that. But yeah, you're a mod now, Stolas. If it doesn't work, yes, I'm still gonna keep you as a mod. I'm just gonna check the settings. Also, I do have my other channel. I forgot to share the link for you. I don't think because my MacBook is so slow, right? I don't want to switch off for too long because it will freeze. But telling you, the link to one of the live streams I did, it was about this gay porn star that I liked. That way you know that this is from this channel, because since the 7 days have been up, YouTube should give me the option to live stream, because I know I got other viewers that probably are not able to find this channel. I've been trying to make updates. Oh, it's working! Awesome! So yeah, I guess the enemy, that's weird. Huh. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't know it could set up that way. Awesome. I hope I could, let's see, because the thing is, I don't think I could click on it while I'm live streaming since my MacBook is really old, but I can copy and paste it. I'm going to save it to my notes. But yay, that's wonderful. It's working. Come on, MacBook. I'm surprised Darren is in here because oh, that's right. He must have a lot of college studies. So that's, unless maybe he can't find my channel or he's not notified. Let me see if I can copy and paste it. I hope so. Let me see. That way, after the live stream, I can check it out. Hell, I wouldn't mind doing a reaction of it. It's just a straight to the public. I think I got cut off. I think what I'm gonna wait. Wait, Dion, let's see. I hope this worked. I don't know if it did. Because I'm not sure how to like copy and paste. Unless Dion, let's see how we're gonna do this. My MacBook acts up a lot. Wait, I think I know what I can do. I can open a new. It keeps freezing. I can open a new tab and then drag the link if it's not able to copy and paste, so that I can bookmark it. And I got a lot of tabs open because it's from the other accounts, since I had to check up on them. Yeah, my MacBook is so slow. All right, I got the tab open. Come on, MacBook. Man, my MacBook sure is slow. All right, let me grab it. Come on, MacBook, work. All right, it should let me drag to the tab. Come on. I think it worked. I hope to Buddha did, unless it got cut off. So it has been Helva General. Interesting. I don't think it'll open now. But it didn't open because it didn't share the full link. Ah, I hate my MacBook. I wonder if I could click on it. Hold on. I just don't want it to, because the thing is, I never tend to click on links while I'm live streaming. So hopefully that won't mess up with it because of this model. So let me try it. All right, it worked. YouTube redirect. I thought it would close me out. I always get scared when it does that. I hope the Buddha will load up. Oh, my Buddha! So this is literally it. So I can see it now. So this is literally the hand-drawn version of it. I'm gonna download it just in case. That's awesome. Actually, let me bookmark it. That way for other Helva or has-been fans, they get to see this. I'm surprised this is not on YouTube. That's crazy. It should be. All right, bookmark. And oh, that's why I can't download it because I'm low. MacBook, don't act up with me, please. Don't. I forgot I'm low on storage, but I want to play a little bit of the audio, just like maybe 10 seconds. We'll be a little bit naughty here. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought did I get like more than one video playing at once?
Right, we need to go down and talk to Charlie.
What is the meaning of this?
You commanded an extermination of hell, and you kept it from us. How long has this been going on? This extermination.
What the hell? Is that supposed to be one? Okay, I must have forgotten. Wow. So that must be one of those angels, right? That has many eyes. I don't remember this. Even I can barely see it because my MacBook is not running properly. Jeez, this looks awesome. Man, no wonder it took him forever to get this done. Wait, I want to play for 10 more seconds. If it'll let me. Come on, MacBook.
Has always been wrong. We bear some
Jeez.
Now the demons have managed to kill the leader of our army? What if hell wants vengeance on us now? Will the Morning Star return?
This looks awesome. I definitely gotta do a reaction to this. This looks so awesome right now. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Wow. Is it, yeah, I forgot how the art looked like. Man. Hopefully I can see my screen because it went black. Like the audio's going through. It's just I can't see myself because my MacBook, it has such awful loading time. There we go. Now it should be working finally. Oh yeah, I would love to share that. It sucks I can't do it on live streaming stores, but I have a bookmark and I'm gonna download it too. And then I'm definitely gonna do my best to do a reaction of it later. I really want to. It's a work in it's a work in process. See, that's what it is. So it should work while you're streaming, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So yeah, thankfully, because I clicked on the link, right, that you sent, or your link of it, it gave me a new tab, and that way I'll have it opened to download, and then look over it after the live stream. That way, actually, we'll be able to have an easier time deleting some old videos that I don't need, because I can't do it while I'm live streaming since the MacBook kind of acts up in the background, because I was almost full on storage because it's kind of long, right? I definitely need to make maybe 500 or 400 megabytes of storage, maybe a little bit more to download it. Oh, so wait, it wouldn't get copyright because is that visual? Oh, gotcha. Okay, that works too. You know, do you want to do a reaction? I'll make sure to make the screen really small and share my thoughts of it, because when I did that from a gay topic of that Nigerian video I did, I had a clip of Pokemon and that didn't got blocked. It usually Pokemon, they're strict for copyright. As long as I make it really small, that won't be a problem. Actually, I want to watch it for 20 more seconds. I think it's still lagging.
What?
Man, this looks awesome. I might have to do out the live stream because even though it's playing, it does skip.
What was it?
It does skip a lot while I'm live streaming. What the heck? Is that an angel that has fire? I don't remember this. It's been a long time since I watched it.
But Dad, I mean,
what the hell? Is he supposed to have flames? He's definitely one of those gods, right? That have a lot, that have eyes that review all their surroundings. I remember saw a video about that someone shared. It was such a good video.
I don't know really.
I like his voice. It says he keeps skipping though. I like his design though. I don't remember an angel that has fire or flames. I'm definitely gonna check this out at the live stream. This looks amazing. Finally, it's working again. All right, there we go. It sucks because the thing is, the reason why I can't switch up tabs for too long is that my live stream, the timer will freeze and the messages will get in delay. It does that a lot. But it looks awesome though. Man, it looked like are the angels different? Because this is what I remembered in the right? It does make sense, huh? Oh wait, I'm so dumb. So is this supposed to be for season 2, right? I'm thinking like, okay, I'm thinking, why are these different angels? I keep thinking like, is this supposed to be based off like the pilot? You know, like that's already been out. I did it. I thought it said like episode 2, not season 2. Oh my gosh, I'm flattered that you want to share this with me. Literally, boy, I wonder how people are gonna react to that because I really want to share my thoughts because I don't remember that much back on the end, but I know it was when we get to see Charlie's mother, right? And then the angel, he got defeated. He had to go back to heaven. I think he may go to hell, right? I'm not sure though. I know Potencius, he supposed to return, even though he was in heaven because he had a halo and he had like a different outfit. I remember that scene because the angel, right? I forgot his name. That annihilated him, right? Because he was driving in his ship when Charlie and her girlfriend, Cherry Bomb, Angel Dust were about to basically attack back. I remember that scene. So that's all I remember, sadly. I think it's been several months since I've watched Hospital Hotel, so that's where my mind is a little blank. But man, I'm shocked this is for season 2 though. I'm thinking like there's no way that these are the same characters because it's a new season. Oh my gosh. Especially when Charlie did transform into a demon herself, if I recall. It's been so long. And then her father, Lucifer, who I thought was kind of hot, that defeated that angel. That was a good match. They did a good job on that episode. Oh my gosh. Speaking of it, oh, that's right, that character that everyone loves, which I should too because he's Ace. I forgot his name. The one that has that weird, funny voice. It's been so long. Oh my gosh. The one that basically took over Husk. Yeah, that's right. This Husk. It's been so long. I wonder if he releases true power. Well, I know it's a little stuffy. I'm definitely gonna upload that clip. I want to. I'm gonna do it on both channels. I'll make sure to be really careful though. The audio, since you said it doesn't get copyright, that's great. I'm gonna make the screen really small. Just give people a little spoiler. Just to make it fair. But yeah. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm surprised you're the only one that's here. That's what I say. I know Elizabeth, she had to like eat dinner, and Dumbbell, he's at his job training. Darren, he's probably still doing his studies. And then Pops, she probably had to go somewhere, or they. So this is like a sneak peek, right? A sneak peek for season 2. I can see that. I'm surprised it's like the full episode, you know, because it says it's 24 minutes and 53 seconds long. I thought it may be so it's a few minutes, you know, but like a whole episode. That's an honor. So like, man, Viv is giving us a lot. She didn't have to go out of her way to do this. Like, man, she's giving us a big gift right now. I want to be surprised once she has the merchandise, man, that's gonna be gone within like seconds. Huh. It does look nice out. I'm just checking my mother's window. Huh. I'm surprised I can see mountains from here. Yeah, it's like everywhere we live, we see mountains. Nice. You know, I want to only be here when I visit, but not living here, but visiting would be fine. You know, I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, man, I would be surprised if other people reacted to that. Literally. Because let's see, we're done with Hell of a Boss. Well, no, wait, that's right, because they released that episode. It's just to give me copyright for that. It's dumb. You know, I mean, I didn't know that they were that strict. But, you know, because it's on YouTube and all. It's not like I'm showing like an episode of something on TV, but YouTube is something. Because they released that episode was just the Ghost Fuckers. And I don't think we're going to have another episode until like, I think like a month or two from now. I'm going to check the date. So it's nice to catch up on Hazbin Hotel as we had to wait for another episode. Let's see, my mother will be back like a half hour, give or take. I'm just guessing. Oh, Naruto's on.
It's the work of that maiden's ghost, still waiting for a young soldier to return. It's just as I warned.
So what? Who cares as long as I can be with him?
Oh, he isn't cured. I'm scared. You've got to do something. There is only one thing he can do. We have stickers. These are anti-ghost stickers. However, what's the catch? I can't just give these stickers away for free. Oh, well. If it's the only thing that'll help, we'll stick stickers all over the place.
This will really work, right?
Man, I forgot the first season Pokemon looked like. Man, we came a long way. Man, our voice is so different. Man, it's like episode 18. Yeah, it's a long time ago.
It's you.
I've been waiting for you.
Yes, and I've been waiting too.
I'm scared. Really scared.
And I, you.
Why? Why aren't the stickers working? Maybe the coins. We got them. All free.
Free? What do you mean free?
2-for-1 deal. We got one set free for every set they bought. It was a real bargain.
You used freebies?
Oops.
I can't believe you're letting that ghost get me just because it wants to cheat.
You don't want to go?
Of course I don't want to go. 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 Hey, let me go. I don't want to go.
Oh, it's supposed to be Ghastly.
Hey, girl, you can't take him. You haven't got a ghost of a chance. Huh?
You really can.
It's not because of you. Girls like her disgust me. Always waiting around for her man. As if she were his faithful pet. She can't stand the thought of losing him. She cries, but I say, see you later. There are plenty more fish in the sea. I can sure go for some fish.
Swam meow.
You cannot interfere. What is that? Not any Pokemon I know.
No Pokemon every pound.
They're not Pokemon.
No, really, Ash, they're they're like skeleton ghosts. But it is a Ghastly.
You're really a Pokemon? So you got anything you want. Sometimes I'm the best of the 2,000-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm the mysterious old one. But no matter what the disguise, I'll always be.
Yet again, Ghastly doesn't talk.
Come on, Ghastly. Time for a battle. Pikachu.
I forgot Ghastly used to talk.
Mousetrap won't hurt me yet.
So now you want to play games with me? Here's a cacti you can enjoy. And there's a mongoose.
Really? Mongoose eat snake? Weird. Didn't know Ghastly could even have those transformations. Strange for a Pokemon. Man, Pokemon sure is different back then. Venus stories. So they predicted Pokemon Fusion. Nice. I love this part coming up.
No, it's just too strong. Then how about this?
What's that?
It's a cross. I've also got
Really, Misty?
a stick and a hat.
What do I look like, a vampire or something?
Yeah, Pokemon sure is different back then and more religious.
Huh? What's happening?
I may not be a vampire, but I hate sunlight. It's time for me to go until the next festival. Don't forget the ghost of the maiden. She and the old lady will return next year.
How does Ghastly even talk?
That was Ghastly.
Ghastly doesn't talk though.
Hey, look, the sun.
Oh, excuse me.
At the end of every summer, the visitors send out these tiny boats, each one with a candle to help light the way for any wandering spirits who can't find their way back home.
Huh.
This summer is over, but your legend will continue to live on.
Thank you, Ghastly.
My pleasure. I enjoy keeping alive all the old legends that people have forgotten over the years. And if I do a good job of it, I make a few bucks as well.
I'll see you
Stupid.
at the next festival. I'll be waiting until that day when my true love returns to me at last.
Well, I am a ghost Pokemon. Perhaps one day I'll meet the young man you love. And if I do, I'll remind him that his maiden still longs for him to return.
Thank you, and goodbye.
If only you were 2,000 years younger. Maybe next year. I think I'm doing a bang-up job.
Let's drum up some fun. Ghost Pokemon, Ghastly. Sorry I'm late. Come on, Ash, let's dance. Oh, sure. You too, Pikachu.
And so the summer festival draws to a close. There's autumn in the air, which means that poor Brock won't get back to the beach until next year. But cheer up, Brock. A lot can happen in a year's time. Who knows what new adventures and romances are waiting just over the horizon.
Yeah, Pokemon was so different back then. Anywho, so I'm so sorry about that, so as I've just got so distracted. I think your message probably came in late. So Viv even announced that episode 11 of Hell of a Boss is coming. Really? This month? That's awesome. It's supposed to revolve around a court scene. Oh dear. With the 7 deadly sins? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's gonna sound good. Oh man, you're serious? Against Stolas? Are you serious? What the heck did he do? Oh my gosh, that sounds dark or tense. So, hated him. Mammon tells the other sins about Stolas and oh yeah, Ozzy. Oh my. Are you kidding me? That is gonna be a trip. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I can't imagine how that will be. Oh, that sounds tense. Wow. Stolas and Ozzy. That's gonna be interesting. I'm thinking about Frizz for some odd reason. But Ozzy though? That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, from one of those episodes, right? Because I know that Ozzy and Frizz, there are a couple. Man, I wonder how that's gonna turn out. That sounds pretty tense. Wow, I can't wait until that episode turn out. That's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be really fun. It sucks I can't release so much footage because I don't want to take the risk because of what happened in my other channel. And it's not like I did kind of live stream most of the episode, but not every bit. So I'm trying to be really careful. That's all. I think it was the audio got copyright, but I'm not sure. No, could it be? Because you said I won't get copyright for Husband Hotel. So maybe because I just shown it on full screen. Even though YouTube needs to give warnings better. They could at least block it, not give me a strike. Oh my God. Oh man, the Hell of a Boss shorts are censored. That sucks. The thing is, I'm not signed in on this account. Oh wait, never mind. This is the thumbnails. They only got 2.7 million views. That's it? On their playlist? That's not much. Actually, I think I gotta check. I'll probably like look up 30 seconds of an episode. That's still very copyright. The one I would watch is the Chupacabra one. I've only seen like a few minutes of it. YouTube, do not take this down. Don't you dare.
We gotta secure the scene. We heard that there's a real Chupacabra here. Yes, over here. 100 pesos, please.
Senor, we are with the government.
100 pesos.
Yeah, Mexicans don't care about the government.
Right. So, how much is that?
$5.60.
That's it?
You have any cash on you?
Who has cash anymore?
You paid the tip with cash at brunch.
Yeah, Mexico really is cheap.
Why don't you pay it? $5 for coffee this morning.
You on that card in front of this fine man in his fine car?
Oh, damn it. It's loading up. Yeah, I forgot my MacBook does that. Oh, Stolas. Man, he just gave a go to a piece of cheese. Oh, and the balls. Seriously? Oh, he got killed. Why is that Filipino pesos? Pesos don't have That's not what I remember in Mexican currency. They don't have that symbol. That's the Philippines. That's okay. That's a cool Easter egg. I'm dead. Oh dear God. I like how they say, hey. That's hilarious. Why is his eyes X's? I love that. Ew. He just shows his cute butt. I love it. Me gusta? What the hell? Oh my Buddha, did those ghosts eat the man's arms? Wait, Dio mio? Oh, that's Dios mio. I didn't know you could say Dio mio. I always say Dios mio. Dia Pistola! I love that. Okay, the goat just slapped him.
Amazing work there, little buddy. You really helped my little red ass out.
Little red ass.
You an honorary IMP VIP associate. There, found a sticker.
What the heck? Oh my goodness. So the goat is like Satan. Are you kidding me? This is so cute. It just sucks you to give me copyright for this. Man, you did a good job with this short. Are you nuts? I think the Mexican community loves this. Man. Anyway, I think your messages will still be behind, but I was just watching the Helaba short, Solus and Pops. I'm so sorry that I can't see your messages directly because when my MacBook is slow, I can't like see your messages directly because it always does this. This is an old model, so that's why I can't like see your messages on time. Oh, excuse me. You hated high school so much, I could imagine. You graduate next year, but you're homeschooled. I honestly don't want being homeschooled. Honestly, I wish I was homeschooled. My old best friend growing up was homeschooled. And I don't know, it's so easy for people to forget about me. Oh, pause. Honestly, I would always remember you. And I just want to say you're special to me, even if you don't feel that way. And I bet high school sucked for both of you. It just sucks that my MacBook froze. Excuse me. I hate my nose. Sometimes. Oh, Argentinians do that too. Mexicans are mixed with Spanish, Puerto Rican, Mayan, definitely Mayan, Aztec, and Cuban. I didn't know they're mixed with all of that. It's a total thing, not a race thing. I agree. Yeah, posting the dollar sign, but in the Philippines, I use that. Yep. Alfredo Arquí, 2014. I think the live stream froze. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like restart this over if you two can still hear me. I'm so sorry for this. This map book sucks. It does. Because the timer will randomly will freeze. And I can't like read messages up to date. I hate when that happens. What is this episode? Shorts for Chupacabra. Yeah, they're using the Filipino dollar sign. That's cute. At 4-8? Oh man, I love Helluva Boss. You did a good job. Oh my gosh.
You can deliver. Just getting stuff every Wednesday.
You know, ceramic things. I'm a bird lover, and I have a lot of little birds, and they migrate.
Oh wait, what about birds?